Vegas, Bill said, okay, Vegas, 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 Vegas,
this fucking crazy place known as Vegas. And Vegas. This fucking crazy place known as Vegas. And Vegas. This fucking crazy place known as Vegas. And Vegas. This fucking crazy place known as Vegas.
I turned 150 until it's I turned 150 until 500. I turned 150 until 525, 550, 555, 560, 565. I turned 150 until it's I turned 150 until 570. I turned 150 until it's 575, 576, over 550.
And Vegas. This fucking crazy place known as Vegas. And Vegas. This fucking crazy place known as Vegas. And Vegas.
Tipping well to the waitress. Drank all night. She was a little standoffish. First, by the time we were over, we were almost making that great. Tipping well to the waitress. Drank all night. Tipping well to the waitress. Having a good old time in Vegas. Let me just say, somebody gave me an edible and fucking hell. Let me just say, somebody gave me an edible. It was a hybrid. I didn't eat the whole thing, but I ate most of it. It was getting some of it. I didn't eat the whole thing, but I ate most of it, and I was fucked.
And Vegas. This fucking crazy place known as Vegas. And Vegas. This fucking crazy place known as Vegas. And Vegas.
The Vegas Super Chats are already coming in hard and heavy. Sometimes when you grip, you go to jail. If you can't beat them, then beat them up. The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. If you can't beat them, then beat them up. The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. If you can't beat them, then beat them up. The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. If you can't beat them, then beat them up. The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. I love that it's been exposed. It's been exposed. I love that it's been exposed. It's been exposed. His own people are realizing it's been exposed. Even John's neglected cat thinks it's been exposed. You fake your fucking super chat. You fake your fucking you fake your fucking super chat. Your super chat. You fake your gifted memberships. I don't. You do. If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up.
100%.
If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up.
100%.
If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. The shit player had zero significance. Zero significance. The shit player had zero significance upon the Howard Stern show.
100%.
It had nothing to do with the building of it, nothing to do with the style of it, nothing to do with creative input. He didn't write anything, was never a staff member, he was never on there. Nothing to do with any aspect of the Howard Stern show.
100%.
If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up.
100%.
If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up. If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. The gig is up. The gig is up.
100%.
If you can't beat them, then beat them up.
Hell yeah.
The gig is up. 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 And Lady K, I'm gonna expose you for the fucking fraud that you are fucking. Oh my God.
I don't have a rebuttal, by the way. Your closing arguments were splendid.
Can you show me a picture? I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I was bullied as a child. I was bullied as a father. But in elementary school, that is an act of violence. They all hate fucking with my guests, fucking with my friends, fucking with my family. That is an act of violence. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I done with life saved, I done with kids saved, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number. We're having a Twitter war. I done with life saved, I done with kids saved, I done with Facebook, I done with Instagram, I done with LinkedIn, I done with phone number. We're having a Twitter war. I told the world, fucking cowards. I told the world, fucking cowards. I'm old school. I don't believe in anonymity. Time for the Uncle Rico show. It's time for the Uncle Rico show. So chug us goes, here we go. It's boom.
We're doing it. Oh, that intro is just the worst. Welcome, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. A little horn. Oh, all right. Zan, you got the tuba ready?
Yeah, hold on a second.
No wonder I was getting
My
a nosebleed.
cigarette out.
I'm not used to being up here this high. Wow.
Well, don't worry. Once the ladder starts, you won't be up top. Go ahead. What?
I mean, the answer is he's at Perry's.
Wow. Yes, Bob over at Perry's show tonight. And this, by the way, I just want to mention we have a fan. Jess went to.
All right, we're picking back off where we are picking back up where we left off.
And
I hope you enjoyed the DJ dabbles.
Yeah, sorry, Swahili is the language. Sorry, we have a "fuck you, Mike Morse" in Swahili.
Oh, nice.
Finally.
Listen to this.
Kumala mama yako Mike Mosi, msenge mkubwa wewe, ambaye huna kipaji chochote, mavi matupu.
This guy knew you or something. That was personal.
I thought you said it was going to be in Swahili. I thought I was going to be like, yo, fuck you, Mike Moss. Yo, fuck you, you untalented motherfucking piece of shit.
You're not far
Damn.
off. No, Tanzania. There you go.
Right.
Sorry, I got the thing and the thing mixed up. Sorry, I've been all over the place, man. I've been everywhere. Oh, people wanted to hear it one more time. All right, let's play it one more time. Here you go.
Kumala mama yako Mike
Oh,
Mosi, msenge
that got a spice to it. Oof.
mkubwa wewe, ambaye huna kipaji chochote, mavi matupu.
I mean, it's fantastic.
I don't know what Kumba Wewe means, but you know it ain't good.
Well, I thought it was a bit harsh when he said Kumba Wewe. I was like, whoa. Come on.
Yeah, well, again, he knew him. So that was personal. All right. Welcome, everybody, to the world famous Uncle Rico.
Uncle Rico, oh, with your world famous Uncle Rico, oh!
That's right. We got the man with the plan, Mr. Tuba himself, Anthony Sennhauser. And we have Mr. Espresso Martini, the one, the only, Mike Morse. And me. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Thank you. Coming up on 900 here live. Hit like, hit subscribe if you're not. Hit notify. We'll be live Saturday night.
You know what I mean?
Bonus show that we do for tier 2. You know what I'm thinking?
Dr. Applebaum has
Maybe
pronounced me
Indian
in
Jesus
perfect
for
health.
Saturday?
Who's
We should
Applebaum?
get Indian Jesus to pop on, but I think we should. I think we should do like a half hour of this show or something free, and then go the rest of the show behind the wall. Let people see, because I love that we have the loyal tier 2 members that flood these chat rooms of these shows. We kind of raid other shows, and we nicely try to, you know, have fun with them. And if they play along, they're welcome with open arms. If they freak out, they usually shut off the stream. So it's a fun little thing we've been doing on Saturday night. I'm just thinking, if we have, like we do right now, 900 people watching Saturday night, and we find a live show, imagine what that
What a hero.
like, you know? So maybe we do a half hour of that or something. Your own personal Indian Jesus. Thank you. Yeah, so we'll do that Saturday night. So get yourself a membership while you're here too. Thanks for joining us. Thank you to all our loyal supporters. I know you're being bashed for a crime you didn't commit, just like we are. And we love you guys. We appreciate the support. You know, no matter how many names they want to call you, Namblaverse, whatever it is. Listen, you know, thank you. Thank you.
Hey, Rochi.
Appreciate it.
Sorry, I didn't see you jump in. It is this wellness shot from Factor.
So, you know,
It's got
listen to what they're saying.
lemon, honey, apple, ginger, turmeric, black pepper. It's just a bunch of seasonings, essentially.
Ryan has become a
Nothing
member.
fancy.
Thank you. What package do we have tonight, boys?
This is from last
Sorry, I
Monday.
didn't see you come in. I forgot to turn on my
He
little
went away.
chat
This
thingy,
is,
too.
You know, his third to last show.
Wow.
Give me 1 second.
I don't even remember his last. This would be fun.
Refresh,
For 5 months,
refresh.
Hellraiser hung out with that crazy motherfucker in Rochester.
He's been gone for like less than a week. We're like, God, remember
There we
the
go.
guy with the
don't.
stutter?
I don't. But here's what we're gonna start doing with packages. We're gonna have themed packages, kind of like You Make the Call, but not just clip. But we want to do storylines of friendships and fallouts.
Go away, Vicky.
Put together compilations and really enjoy.
No worries, mate.
John
I thought you would
Shoeley.
watch. I would watch you watch the Shoelies.
People in the chat.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're covering John at all today, so I guess we'll see.
Whatever favorite John memory, and then we can replay the tape and
We'll do a little request.
Is this where I came in?
A little.
Yes.
Oh, hey Zed, you want to do an afternoon lunch show? All the stations used to do request at lunch.
You mean just have lunch?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Down.
No, this is where I came in.
Do I get
you
to
can
just
have this
eat
one
in front
after
of
your
the
regular.
camera?
Yeah, double
What do you
lunch,
mean?
dude.
Oh, so a fourth lunch? That's great.
Right. 2 for Tuesday. You know what that means?
Yeah.
Double lunch.
Yeah. They Bobby Kelly used to call it bang bang, where he would
Bang bang.
he'd go eat out, and then he would go to another restaurant right after and have dinner again.
I remember that episode of Louie.
No, I came in from here.
Michael P.
I'm
love
getting
you,
turned
brother.
around.
Love to the family. Hope all is well. Go Bills. Turned on me package. Now that's a great one.
Save that for the 24-hour stream.
Yeah, we could literally do 24 hours of John with that theme.
Okay, what's in here?
Right,
yeah, this is where I came through.
Thank you for
Okay,
your friendship.
got
I was
it.
having a rough night a few nights ago. Remembered I have good, solid friends like the three of you. Help more than you know. Captain, we are with you. We're with all of you. Great show this weekend, boys. The live stream was worth every penny. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you to
Pretty sure
all
there's
the
nothing
people.
down
There
here.
were lots of people. Thank you
Yeah.
all for getting the stream, and I'm so glad
Okay.
everything worked out and you guys enjoyed it as much as the people there. But think of how much you would enjoy it if you were there with these wackos. So The next
There's
Confusing.
really nothing like watching Joey see.
Where should I go then?
Like Moses, the crowd just opens up when he's walking through in that blue jeans.
I found some robots.
It literally reminds me of the Killers of Comedy show days, where it's like, you know, we're on stage fighting an audience that just wants Black Packers and blood. Well, fucking high pitch just walks around through the audience. You're like, this isn't helping, you know? We did a show in Atlantic City, the block party. We had Sour Shoes. We were in the
Got him.
Hotel. It was the theater. It was sold out. It's like 1,200 seats. And they called me and they go, we have a problem.
Fucking
They go,
robots.
gentleman with a keyboard is in the lobby between.
So Shuli is definitely not going to talk about the porn bombing anymore, is he?
Theater.
I don't know.
And the entire audience is in the lobby with him, watching him. He's just playing the keyboard in the lobby. All the fans, nobody's going to their seats because Sour's doing a concert. Yeah. Listen, tapes, roast, and dabbies were amazing. If people complain, F them. But I must ask, whose idea was the Sausage Fest dance party? Was there even 5 chicks there? I assume you were told to just do it. No, first of all, there were a lot of chicks there.
A lot of ladies.
Yeah.
The problem was they were all attached to dudes, most of them.
Ooh.
But,
Well, yeah.
but yeah, there were
So
a
many
lot.
ladies. There's some ladies with.
Come on in, loser.
There was. We didn't check everybody, but you could tell. That one.
I spotted 3. There was Erica, there was Annie, and then there was.
Yeah, no, listen, the ladies, there were definitely more ladies this DabbleCon than last DabbleCon, that's for sure. And I just think the audio wasn't great in the dance party thing. That's why everybody was just hanging out, kind of recapping.
3, 2, 1, and bam.
Nobody complained if there wasn't enough games in the dance party.
It was also a big day. We had
Got him, got him.
in the afternoon, then we did the daddies at night, and then people were hungry and tired. They wanted to go out and bang their wives, whatever.
Yeah, I think after the next show, we do a buffet or something. Or an orgy after the
Ow.
show, you know what I mean?
Why not both?
Welcome to the mud
Slurp.
hole, oink oink bitches. What up, Zen Pig?
Hey, what's going on?
He already said he won't bother teaching, piece of shit. Frog promised me a keychain weeks ago. What gives, Mike? What do we have her info?
You're making me
Doo-doo.
Come on, we'll
No,
get
you
on.
do that well enough on your own.
Happy Hump Day, FSJ, FKB, and especially F Muttering J. He's trying. He tagged 20th Century Fox in a tweet today to go, don't you
Excuse
own the rights to Chariots of Fire? Because we used the Chariots of Fire screenshot. And I
So
won't say,
about that,
well,
okay.
I won't say who, but somebody replied to that with, I'm sure they'll get right on that.
We actually got their express written.
Yeah, not to be a dick,
There you go.
but that ESO news comes at a good time for
Yeah,
Shuli.
one sec.
they just texted.
Is ESO that, like, pedo guy that used to work on the show?
No, what? So he's gone. If he is doing something to make money when he's not doing this, what is he doing then? If he's not teaching, because we kind of established before, it's pretty easy to get a substitute teaching gig in Florida. Right?
Here's one thing I think the tapes have taught John Melendez, and that is to stop talking to people, and stop telling people what you're doing. Because
Do you think
clearly-
he really learned anything? He is the Seinfeld show of
Ooh,
idiots.
I get it, but somebody
Muscle
would have said
sprouts.
something by now to someone.
Okay.
And no one has heard anything, which means he has legit cut ties to these people. Now, how long will that last? That I don't see being a long-term thing. And here's why I think he's got a job. Because he's barely on Twitter. He's barely doing anything Dabbleverse-wise on Twitter. Just politics.
Yeah, John probably has a
And I
job.
think he's watching his ass right
Well,
now.
you say that.
Oh, wait a minute.
Uh-oh.
Last laugh.
Maybe not.
The Duke is gone. I win.
That is the opposite of what happened. You lose. You don't. This is the kid
What a
who
retard.
who takes his football and
What a
goes in the
retard.
middle of the game. You
Yeah.
lost, John. It's okay. You couldn't take it. You can't take actually being involved with real comedians.
Raw
I
science!
understand it completely. But you lost. I know the narcissistic
Ooh.
rage is boiling up. You lost.
Ooh, it opens the
You
biodome.
lost. Couldn't handle it.
Very cool.
Big boys. You're right. Now you're whatever. If you're working
Hey, they don't hire that kind of trash.
Yay! All the shit opened.
Yeah. Oh, I hear it. Is it the last one in Clarksville? Get on
That was
there,
already
please.
open, lol.
And there's no shame in having a real job. I mean, that's
Right.
great. You were never good enough to be an entertainer to begin with. You failed up. Finally, you reached.
Where's the
point
dance
where you
emote?
can't fail up anymore, and you drop down quick. So it's all good.
You lost.
You lost.
You stole, dirtbag drink. You lost. Good day, sir. Good day.
This time you've gone far, Windle Tully. You've done the unthinkable.
The stuttering. Thank you, Gene Wilder.
Well, now, what do you do?
The stuttering schmuck says he had the last laugh. Only myself and this wonderful
No,
dad
that is.
won
Oh,
the
yeah.
road boy. And what a laugh
That's not good,
this
man.
woman has. I mean, like a tree falling through that club. It just it cuts through everything. I love it. I sent the catalog. Oh, Rick, thank you, buddy. I sent
Damn,
the
did she
catalog
divorce
to
you?
Major League Baseball Hall of Fame on Monday. Then took them for pizza down in Nyack that night. I had a great time. They're great people. Thanks for dragging them into the verse. Hi, Zen. Nobody had a Joey or Entourage complaint of Dabbleverse.
They were so happy to be there. They were so
No.
Oh, man, wah.
And they were fine. They were just fucking amazing. When I saw Joey come in, it was I wanted to give him a big hug and check him for pizza.
Maybe, probably not.
He has a slice on him.
I wanted to give him a big hug too because I was on ecstasy and wanted to feel that velour. You know?
Aw, you so sad.
The Jew's rubbing on me.
Great to see you all at DabbleCon karaoke.
Ooh, I wanna go
So
in there.
fun. People killed it at karaoke.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't do it. I'm like, fuck, everybody here.
Gotta
is
figure out
good.
what's in there.
Wow, that's cool. That's Lockie's
You drew that?
artwork.
How-
No, that's.
He said, look
I
what I
got
did today. Like, what are you doing?
Well, I
Mike? You're gonna
framed
get
it.
us in trouble.
I framed it. It's going up on the wall. That's art.
Yeah, I got to do that. With
Assistant
mine.
manager
I got
key
mine
card.
somewhere
Huh.
there. God damn it, kids ruin everything. Oh hi Don, great meeting you. Oh hi Zen.
Oh, hi, Bill and Jay.
Mm-mm.
Oh, shit.
Fuck you, Mike Morrison.
Uh,
Is just a bunch of clicks. No, that's different. What's that one?
That gives me a little bit of time.
Yeah. Wait. You.
Mike Morris?
I don't know if we can play that last part. that hurt.
I can make it. Yeah, there we go.
Mike Morse, it's either his way or
Way.
Come on.
way.
Alright, there we go.
Or like Kumba Gay Gay, am I right?
Am I right? Hello.
Hello.
Show me on the Discord.
Okay.
All right.
Everybody here on screen, raise your hand if you're getting laid tonight. Oh, sorry, Zen. Yeah, what?
Oh.
Let me jerking off.
Please. You kidding me? Anytime I want. Let's go. Warm it up. You see what I mean? That's all I got to do. Big Daddy Dodo, gifting 5.
Hello.
Thank you. Love you, buddy. Another great hang. Wasn't that Swahili? Fuck you, Mike Morris.
Right.
Also in the Lionel Richie song all night long. There's Jess. I had both explain the Dabbleverse and what is Morse via translator. I had to find a Tanzanian willing to swear. Not the proudest moment of my trip. You're
No good.
unbelievable. What a move. What an all-star move. Thank you, Jess. Hockey Canada, talk soon. Have some Skippy info for you.
Oh!
Yes, sir. Sergeant
Okay,
Harry
don't worry. I
LA
think I got
County
this.
Sheriff's Department. Man, I need to interview your illiterate friend
Okay,
Bob about
oof.
Perry's guitar.
All right,
The
sorry,
cooperation would
sorry,
be
Richie. I
appreciated.
got
Also, I'm
a little
investigating Mike
distracted
Moore's
there
stealing
with some
Red Funky's
danger.
joke. Good day.
First,
Sheriff.
I almost drowned, and then I almost got killed by a wolf spider.
Good day. Thank you for your service. Oh, hey, Don.
What do you mean? What did John
You
lose?
fucking kidding me.
John loses everything. John
Where's
sucks.
Key to performance.
It
Boys?
looks like the Chucksters were.
That's what I. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
All
Indian
right.
Jesus committed to boxing stuttering John the night we met him. See, now if that doesn't
Recharging. All right, and we're on the move.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get him on. Kuba Way, Mike, you lousy so and so shows you. There you go.
Kuba, wait.
Ladybug.
I still can't get enough of Zen dressed up as Asa. I've rubbed myself raw. That was a huge surprise.
Oh Lord. There's like a horde of stink bugs.
It's a bit.
Man, I was not ready for that.
That sounds about right.
Good thing I'm
What
fast.
is it, Wednesday?
Right.
Say what you
I'm
about that break, kiss me.
too
Yeah.
Yeah.
quick.
Don't listen to the haters. The Sandusky Network shall carry on. Thank you, Charles. Thank you.
Alright, I actually don't need to fight any of these. Why am I fighting? Just keep running.
I expected a death squad to attack Dabblecon 2 Scarface ending style scam. You tell him.
Alright, and we hit the run.
Yeah. Somebody said that during the.
Yeah, we were thinking of having like Trump has the plexiglass around him. We were gonna put that around the stage just in case, but cost a little bit. Great Dabble concert, Brady. Everyone was so damn cool. Special shout out to Frog and Mrs. Frog. Cowboy hat and service dog.
Yeah, that was good, man.
Oh, dude, your dog was so sweet.
Let's see.
Pleasure hanging with you, Brady.
Yeah.
Good talk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Shuli's Anonymous announced
Toadstool
they will be
chunk.
contacting the FBI about nefarious activity at TSN. Wait for it. Coming down the pipe.
Okay,
Well, here's something that may be hard for you to believe, but the FBI has been on this case for over a year.
Wow.
And no one from the FBI had ever contacted me or anyone else here about anything that had to do with him. We found out, confirmed, that he pled guilty and that he's in jail Monday, actually during the recap show. And so when we got off the air, everything was confirmed.
Ow!
And what, an hour later, too, I was on the air talking about it. So, you know, here's the real question. Because I know the angle that the trolls are saying, like, we knew, we didn't say anything. Well, you guys are the ones that spend all day and night online, going to people's social media pages, taking pictures of people's family, looking this one up, this documents, that documents. You're telling me none of you found this in the year that it's been out there? Or
what are you on about?
Did you know something and were you covering?
What are you on about?
I ask you.
What are you on about, Julie?
Hey,
Where is Bob?
He's at Perry's still, I think. But we got.
He has a show.
You knew. You wanted us all a buzz.
Now, bringing up the FBI and whatnot. Remember, John was saying that we had to wait for it. I thought we were waiting for it at DabbleCon.
All right.
We're gonna have to put that FBI on
Then we'll
standby.
just catch
But you
this.
knew of his arrest last year, and you said nothing. I absolutely did not know of his arrest last year. The last conversation I had with him was that he was taking a break. He was going through a divorce. It was ugly. She's crazy. And that was it. And I said, hey man, you know, if you whenever you get your shit together, give me a call. We're here. We're doing this. That's it. He never exchanged any phone calls, emails, texts, none of that for a year. I just assumed this guy was getting his
So
life
people are
together
fucking with Shuli,
and
I assume.
doing
Probably.
his
I mean,
best to
definitely.
be a
He was
part
going
of
to
his
work
kid's
with
life.
his family, right? That was.
Yeah, he went and worked with his family, and so I just assumed he was done with this chapter. And
It's fun to
moved
fuck
on
with
to
people,
that.
right?
So I did not know. I really didn't.
I think what threw them is the fact that you said confirmed during the show, because someone had sent us the link to the news story, but we wanted to check it out before we rushed on and said anything.
Yeah, because sometimes things aren't quite accurate on the internet.
Right, and there
What?
was Facebook
No.
that was sent to us. That was like we didn't know. We were just getting all this stuff.
All right, we good?
from
Are
all
we
these
good? Are we
different
good?
angles.
Jesus.
But we wanted to make sure before we go on and say this guy did this, that he did it. And according to what he pled guilty to, he did it. So I don't know what to tell you. You know, I know you're upset that I couldn't tell the future and know, you know, a year and a half in advance that he would be caught doing this. But that is the truth. Sorry,
Whatever you
guys.
say, Shuli.
Sorry to let you down. Joey C moves like a
You should be
supple
psychic.
panther. Felt like one
Check my
too, to be honest.
Discord.
Well, I
Okay,
didn't even finish my
sure.
thought, though. Now that he said he's gone, he's no longer the.
Okay,
Duke
I'll
inside
watch
of the
that
Delaware,
next.
So we don't have to wait for it anymore.
So can we crown a new Duke?
I think we should.
Oh, awesome.
We should
Let's do
certainly
it.
start looking.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, I have a
Yes.
few ideas.
Found one, Joey C. Next order of business. Mike's shirt at DabbleCon 2 was macho. Senoritas loved it.
Gra-
Yeah.
Gracias.
He just every appearance he thought, well, he can't top this abomination of a shirt, and then, boy,
Yeah.
what do you
Is
know?
this live now?
It's like living with Don.
No,
Howard
in
for 3
35
days.
minutes.
I mean,
Okay,
he
cool.
just had a closet full of Hawaiian shirts.
Tomorrow
Really,
night, I'll wear my John shirt. So
he was like, yeah, you ever watch the show back? I didn't see what it said. Go ahead, put it back.
It doesn't matter. It was Vince.
I know he's starving out there. He's dying for some attention. It's all good, buddy. Keep doing your thing. You know, call your wife.
I think we're all set for
our
those.
support for you guys is only growing stronger. Wow! Thank you, Oliver. I love you, pal. Thank you. 17.
Is there any recipes for these?
Okay.
Never seen that amount.
No.
Whoever orchestrated the in memoriam
Enhancing
segment,
smoothies.
deserves a gold star on their Massapequa School District card. It was glorious. Yes. Who put that together?
That was brilliant.
That was Joe.
Wait,
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty
If
cool.
it was good, it was me. If you didn't like it, it was probably Andy.
Jad Allen, I don't know if you heard. First of all, thank you for the 5
100%.
gifted. But I don't know if you heard a gentleman by the name of John, right? Is his name? Got your ticket and came to DabbleCon, and we all met him. And the guy,
Sweet guy.
yeah, sweet dude, had some medical issues that wasn't supposed to be around for DabbleCon, and he was able to go thanks to you. So thank you, Professor Jad Allen. You're the best.
Oh, those beefed up? Gotcha.
Great weekend. Great to meet you all. Kumia gave my wife
Excuse me.
now pray to it every day. Yes. Tells me he had a hot wife. But he was just giving those. You didn't see Helga leaving with a
Yeah, like
dabby. Am I right?
Lucky he only gave her a dabby.
All right. Congrats, boys, on the amazing DabbleCon 2s and killed it. The only bad things about the tapes was Stuttering John saying a billion times. Well,
You know.
that's what Stuttering John sounds like when he's in Stuttering John heaven. When the edibles and the beer and the green apple, all of it kick in.
Right. And he's being complimented. Saying, oh, my
Yeah. There's no way we're not going to have a great time.
Yeah.
Which reminds me, I got to show you something that the legendary Barnes and Noobs over on Dabblers Anonymous put together.
Oh shit! Those almost fell off the ledge.
Dabblers.
Oh.
I'll share it later. But he put together a music video based on the tapes and just the.
But some
weekend
did
in
fall down.
general. I'll play a little bit of it.
You know.
You're my hero.
Blech. So, question for you, mate. Did you catch anything from DabbleCon? You know, AIDS, COVID, monkeypox, etc., etc. No, I didn't, fortunately. I mean, as far as I know. Which I suppose is a good thing, right?
Yeah, there it is.
Call you to talk about it.
Cool.
No, you didn't. Oh, was I do not disturb? So I can push away all of the men in my life.
You got lucky. LOL.
This is the best part where he picked it up.
Oh.
When he goes to pick this up, it's my favorite.
Well, I fucked
thing
up
ever.
there.
The whole audience goes.
Oh my god, it's so odd. Who? All right, watch this.
Well, Vegas beer. Looks like he loses again.
What?
Is this Honey I Shrunk the Kids? Yes, essentially. It's Rust, the game Rust, plus Honey I Shrunk the Kids. That's exactly what it is.
Cast iron? Like, what is going on?
Ah, I fucked up again.
Down far enough to grab it the first time.
Ugh. Okay, I gotta really watch my jump here, because I'm acting like a clown. Yes, it is.
Oh, wow.
On my gaming channel here, the game that I'm playing will always be in the title.
I don't.
I misjudged it. I'm short.
No, the ironic thing is his arms are so long.
Okay,
he
I
doesn't
made it
even
back to
have bend
base.
over to pick that thing up. His arms are his hands are practically
Okay.
past his knees when he walks
Now,
hold on. Breaking news. Somebody just
I have a new
texted me. Looney Tunes
sword.
critic says he's picking it up that way because of the girdle he's wearing.
That makes sense.
Interesting.
Let's watch it again. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ding ding ding. Let's go. Let's
Hey,
go.
Hey,
Okay,
Vegas beer sales, you tied it too tight. I can't bend over. This guy has to tie up his girdle too.
Alright, I think we're all good then. These have no
He's got a
recipes
foot in his
currently,
back while he-
so they're just going to be used to enhance my slushes.
Wow. And his
Delicious.
platform shoes. That's a good point,
Yeah,
too.
he's got those Herman Munster shoes on.
Alright, don't need these for a while, hopefully.
This is a man who said he was working out and training, boxing, and
See,
really bending over like he's 78 years old.
Surely you're small as fuck. I know, but I can bend down and pick up a clock radio without
Can you?
looking like I'm taking a shit.
Maybe your head will explode.
At least find that out at DabbleCon 3. We'll see if you can pick one up.
At least I thought I used to be able to. I haven't done it in a while, so.
All right.
He was trying to do a clean and jerk, and he's only one of those.
That's all finished up.
Mike, I need a caricature of anything you want to send, please. You and Leonard together.
Ooh, level 2 shovel. Gotcha.
Psych, let me know what you want, man. I'll draw whatever you want. Just
I promise you.
Ooh,
Psych,
new
this week
shield.
I will make
Okay, I need to
contact with
find.
Leonard. We will get him back.
By the way,
Mike
by the
give
way,
show up in the PO
yes,
box.
Orochi is correct. It's grounded.
I'll be checking.
If I didn't say that more clearly, I know I mumble sometimes.
Shuli, you are my hero. You are. Ah, Dodo, you're so funny.
Dodo was great, man. Right? Dodo was the man.
Anyone ever tell
Okay,
me
I
how
can make
funny you
those.
are? Me, cheap fuck. You released the
I can make
tapes on
those.
Kamikaze Synagogue. All right, ching chong ding dong. Thank you.
Used for something else, but I can't
Nacho,
tell.
I tried to buy the stream early Saturday afternoon, but it wouldn't work. It was likely all the Melton fans flooding the system. I refuse to watch any of Vince the Lawyer bootleg coverage. Love you guys.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
You remember, we have stuff out for the members right now, right, Frog?
Yeah, the Rico shows up, and as soon as Vinny sends me the other stuff, we'll get it up as well.
Great. For DabbleCon 3,
So I can make
add
2 parts.
audio/video signature to the stream. What does that mean?
I think he means, like, video signature, I think he means a watermark. You know how, like, you watch some YouTube videos and their logo's kind of over it, transparent?
Okay.
No.
What does that do?
It makes it harder to bootleg, I guess.
All right.
I guess.
According to John's logic, Shuli won high school. That's right. 100%. I walked
Ooh,
away.
extra.
You're right. You're right.
Extra damage.
100%.
Interesting helmet.
Mrs. Morris, I saw pictures from DabbleCon 2. I didn't realize you were a butch lesbian. I will ensure there is a female officer present for questioning.
Did you?
So Shuli isn't happy Melton showed that video on WATP? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying attention either. I don't care.
Andy.
Hey, Donna.
Hello.
If he is, then fuck Shuli, but I don't think that's what was said. But I wasn't listening.
Yes, that is a theory going on. Look at the party in Bob's fake pool. Wow.
And you do not need a college diploma to be a substitute.
No, you don't.
That's why I'm saying he's teaching. He definitely is doing something, and it has to be something he can make a living doing.
You know where else?
No one listens to Shuli anyway. Exactly. See, this guy gets it. Okay, so I'm gonna refuel up here, and then I'm gonna head back out on the road.
Just to cram it up your ass.
What is it gonna take to heal my helmet?
I thought he would be here 10 years from now and win by
Bam.
forfeit.
All right,
but
got it.
critters never win, neither do losers.
Anything else need healed?
Tell him, Zach.
You lost, John. You lost.
Brian. Sorry.
All right, I think we're all set then.
What was the bit of tape Frog teased that was so bad you weren't sure you'd play it at DabbleCon? Did we get to hear it? Joey C did kind
That's
of.
for
big
swimming.
time, by the way.
That's for spiders. That's for blading. And that's for running. Gotcha. We're gonna wait on this last thing, and then we're gonna hit the road.
I changed my mind when we went back.
No, there was some stuff we held back on and probably
You don't know what
will
you
not
just
be
said.
playing.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
you're probably right.
It's specifics, right?
Yeah, about the
Yeah.
family and
Not
stuff.
so
that
much
we
for
didn't wanna-
because of
yeah.
for him, but for other people.
for the
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
First time chatter, you guys are great.
Just waiting for
the
this to
Zen has made a
finish.
genuinely great addition to the team. Thanks for 8 months, chat. Locked in to stay. You know what's crazy? How many people I met? I don't know about you guys, but did you guys meet a lot of people who never chat in here
Yeah.
that listen?
Yeah.
And
Yeah, for sure.
that was amazing, and I mean a lot of people.
Like
A
at
lot.
least
Oh, right. I can upgrade my gear before I leave.
Yeah, so get in the chat, say hi. But locked in a safe. Thank you for the 8 months, and I agree with you, man. Zen is just fucking. He's amazing. He's real. Great,
I don't know what this is for.
you know.
Right, Mike?
What? No. Listen, I guess I'm glad you're here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Shuli and I would be on the same level.
Oh, is it
now.
just a trinket?
That'll never happen, Mike. Okay.
Let me
I'm
look
not
it up.
above you, I'm above
Beetlejuice.
him, so at least
No.
I'm elevated.
John is currently teaching failure at Used to Be Someone University.
Yeah, it's a trinket.
Other news: Brian Karam's
Wow.
Mistral was spotted boarding a flight to Colombia.
That's
Quinn
incredible.
DQ, the best newsman at TSN. Thank you, Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
He always keeps
Okay.
us updated. Stuttering John took his deflated ball home. I win shit.
Exit.
He showed us, right, Victor? He showed us. Look at us
But again,
humiliated.
He's dipping
Okay.
his toes back into social media. Like he
So it's a
did
gas
show up
resist
today.
card.
I think he's going to
He
be coming
cannot
back
stay
very,
away.
very soon.
Cool.
Because
I will
he
leave that
knows
with this
he's a
because I
loser,
can't use it for
he's
now.
Lost. He is not a winner. He, Stuttering John, is a loser because he quit. Winners don't quit.
No, they just
Stuttering
quit.
John does suck.
That's all they do. And you're a quitter and a winner and a wiener. Winner one.
There we go.
Zen said, guys,
There
went
we
back
go.
to the room and fuck chicks at DabbleCon 2. Dude is still on fire.
All right, we're gonna
Thank you, Sergeant Parasite.
this way now.
Paratestes. Thank you. Let's start. What? Mike is a criminal. Yeah.
Oh, I've stolen Fugly's heart.
I think we're all
The
good
new
now,
DJ
right?
Dabble songs are fire.
Sweet.
Well done, good sir. But first of all, they're not new. They're just so many. We just right. We're just rotating.
Yep, that's exactly right.
Yeah. Go ahead. Just go back to taking your nap. I'll handle it. Stuttering John's taken to the tracks, not as a hobo, but on the train with Emmett Kelly and Charlton Heston.
All right, which way are we going? We're going to.
Jimmy Stewart as Buttons in the greatest show on earth. Unchops.
Okay, we need to get some clay.
Can anybody here do a Jimmy Stewart impression? Oh, all right.
I know.
Get some clay.
He's on Perry's show right now.
I can.
Yeah, quite done. All right, let's hear it.
Potters and buying, potters selling. Isn't that what he says? That's more of an impression of Bob
Clay,
doing it.
Not
Clay.
that's what he says, but
Right.
it's how you. That's not what an impression is.
Clay.
Just saying
About
what he
what
said.
it makes you
You're
feel.
going to tell
what-
me.
Yeah, absolutely. Did you not see the
Cool.
awesome impression? I mean, brought the house down. Loved every bit of the weekend skull. Thank you, Pete. We're gonna get to the package here, guys. Sorry, Mike. I love your.
Ooh, there is a
sophisticated
package. Sweet,
cocktails
exciting.
and your sartorial splendor. Where do you get these amazing shirts? I need to wow the ladies.
Thought there's gonna be another show where they just ramble.
Sorry. Oh boy, terrible, horrible. Yeah.
Okay, where does this go to?
Yeah.
This goes to the castle. That's where we want to
by
go.
the way, thank you everybody. That episode we did the other night, on Monday night, where we broke the news. We hit the donation goal. We wanted to donate $1,000.
Yes, I
to
glitched
this
that.
charity.
Oh, well.
Thanks to you guys, we hit it. Thank you very much. You guys are awesome. We had it set for Monday of next week, and it's done. So thank you. Mike, we did that one. Thank you, Eugene. The Duke might be gone, but he'll come back as something else. Watch. I'm reincarnated. No need to explain yourselves. Trolls can be dicks. TSN for life. Yeah, listen. It's important. We've always been upfront with you guys, and I know, it's just if you don't give it any air, it doesn't breathe. That's all. Don't waste your time fighting with these people because no matter what, they're just gonna take whatever angle they need to take. Like if they had broken this news, then the narrative would be we knew all along and never said it. But we told you guys the news, and now their narrative is we knew all along and never said it. So if that makes sense to you, all the best. For the record, Mr. Shuley misread my last name, the same as your illiterate friend Bob. Also, I was told to say FSJ. Not sure what that means. All right. Well, listen, Bob and I are both dropouts, so you got to expect.
Glitch and ride, yeah.
Mike from the Dabbies winner for best dressed here.
But it's better than having to walk all the way here.
Look to me on how to combine
These zip lines are
there
saving me a
and
shit
gone.
ton of time.
There you go.
You can see all the zip lines I have set up so far.
People have asked where is he? So within the past year, and you guys said
That
he's
one
still
there, I
around.
need to go over there and
Still,
figure out where
let's
it
see,
actually
yeah.
is.
I mean, he's in the back. He's not backstage. Believe me. Anybody who's been on Rico, anybody that's been on BS, ask them if they've seen ESO backstage with us in the last year. He wasn't. He had no equipment. He had no gear with him. He wasn't at the house. He was living with his folks. So, he couldn't join us if he wanted to. But yeah, and before we knew any of this, he was a normal guy. He was a guy that helped me start streaming. Like, I didn't know any of that shit, just like none of you knew it. That's just how it works. And thank you to all the people that have reached out who've been in similar type situations, who are saying, like,
we made it.
It sucks. It sucks.
It's scary that you don't know.
So that's where I need to go, right there.
Some serious trust issues with everybody after that, I told Zen when we got backstage, I said, take your hard drive, your tower, and just shake it. I want to see what falls out of that fucking thing. Apparently, that's not how you defrag, but DabbleCon 2 Live was great. Fantastic job to everyone involved, Skull. Thank you, Space Chief. Brilliant artist, Space Chief. Does some great artwork. Gifted One, CDP Network. Thank you.
You dumb fuck!
Eric.
Okay, I want
to
to put it right about
Good to see you, pal. Thank
there.
you. Frank Burns eats worms. Boom.
All right.
Landrew, 1980. Thank you. Jess, the security footage looks like John is auditioning for a Puerto Rican gang member for a special needs version of West Side Story. I like that.
Instead of the sharks, it's the sharts.
The shards. The shards versus the wets. How about that? I know there was talk about whether he was wearing his
do
girdle.
it.
That's
Damn.
it. Yes, he definitely was wearing a girdle. Old age mutant Nimrod girdle. Yes, thank you, Dirnbag. I don't know why. Well, Vegas beer crushes me. It is really stupid. Correction.
Well,
girdles
Vegas
are
beer.
now called waist shapers by the ladies. I know. My girlfriend is preparing for a fitness competition. She's not old and fat. Gotcha. Thank you. You're going to be coming in with some fire.
Of course, when John's wearing one, waist is spelled WASTE.
Joanna, she's been here for, it was just made. I feel sick watching Shuley knowing what he did. Thank you.
Actually, that's why I pulled it up. Who wants to guess when this account was made?
I don't
Within
know.
the last 30 days.
Wow.
So she hasn't been watching long. Sorry to see you go.
But then don't watch. Why
Bon
you?
voyage.
Why you
Oh,
keeping
wrong-
yourself
wrong
sick
one.
by watching?
Listen,
Doesn't make
he'll
any.
get another account.
Kudos to Melton for premiering the video at DabbleCon 2. Absolutely. That was gold. That was gold.
Ugh.
I mean, fucking
Come on.
destroyed.
Come on.
Here's a few bucks just to say thanks for all the laughs. DJT, RFK, Musk. Let's fucking go. Oh, Donald Trump, RFK, Musk. Okay. I was
This
who
is
are
why
these
people
guys
hate
in the
Frog? What do you mean?
Dabble? Why are we yelling at them? My man Puffy, super sticking, $50. Let's go. Thank you, sir.
What do you mean, Rochi?
It was great to finally see you guys live. The tapes almost made me feel bad for him. Can't wait for DabbleCon 3.
Oh, Pony Power 2. That guy was amazing.
Stop that nonsense.
He
Dog.
stayed with me at my Airbnb.
Yes, we will see you. DabbleCon 3. Dude, I rewatched the tapes episode again, and just watching Bob's face after Kate's laugh was probably the funniest shit ever. He looked like Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino. John makes me feel good about myself. Thank you, Ed. Makes a lot of people feel good about themselves. The comment about Vince's
I think I
wife
should
not
move
living
it.
with him was such a douche level to stoop to. Vince shows how bad
At
you are
Rochi,
stand-up
didn't
and
producer
it's
Joe
true.
Frog pull a gun on a senior citizen neighbor? I don't know. So you just put
I
up
think
a
he does
chat and
skits
said that
to
account
me.
was made
Everything
within
he
the
does
last
is
30
about
days.
me. I don't do anything
Yes,
about
Jake.
Vic.
I told you it wouldn't take him long to get a new
Yeah, so what? You're allowed to do that.
Yeah, his entire new channel after he nuked his 20-year-old channel to try and show that he's got a big dick and has more subscribers. How'd that work out?
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
That's right, he sold
Oh.
it. Yeah. So after that, he's got this new channel. He's dying for any attention. Every day it's a show
Cringe.
about us. Every day it's something about us. Your chat's the only reason his name came up. That's it. And it kills him. And it will continue to. Dear Joey.
I meant to hit
new
relocate.
Duke. See? Remember when you accused of something disgusting, deny, lie, deny, then admit to something far more revolting? The new Duke. Okay. I like that. I was silent for a year and a half. Didn't even have a YouTube membership. See? That's crazy.
Wow, where did my rope
Vince
go?
didn't read my super chat on his last show saying you wouldn't need to change your
I'm
voice
still
if
loud.
you transition. Skull. Frog. P.S. Vince wears Uggs. Yeah.
So annoying. So annoying.
Enough
It's my
said.
fault. It's my fault, honestly.
Yeah, Your Honor, case dismissed. You know, we're done. It's over. AP Gov became a YouTube member. Thank you, AP Gov. Appreciate it. Thank you, the Chuckster. That was better than a keychain. Oh, so we don't
Hold
need
on.
to send it to you now? Or? Okay, hi guys. I consume comedy. I know my limits. Patreon All Access member too. Been a fan of you guys since
Pow,
original
P,
days, man.
pow,
Mike's
pow,
tunes,
power.
rule.
Slice, slice, slice.
They do rule.
They do. He is an old school member. 14 months. We got to get Twitchell's back on. He texted me the other day. Stick to being a nerd.
All right, we good now?
Frog. Wow.
Stand by the impression.
Shots fired. Stuttering John is so
You should
small that
stand
was.
by a busy highway and dive in.
Stuttering John stand by the HOV lane, I think is what Mike's trying to say. Stuttering John is so small that was actually an iPad mini he was carrying in the Melton video. Got it from somebody at the bar.
Cute.
Hi, this is the Duke. I mean Derek from Texas, y'all. Where can I get the
Melton just tweeted that he is doing a show on Thursday, but we don't know what time yet. Gotcha.
Ching chong bing bong.
Thanks for the
Son,
heads up.
Daughter fortune never wrong. Hey Don son.
It's ching chong bing bong.
Please make Asa Melendez a regular. That old bearded lady made me laugh so hard. Sure, she'll pop in for an episode or two. Why not? Haters will hate, but I'm still a big fan of you guys. Well, thank you, Carlos. We're big fans of you too, man. Breaking news, John has been spotted in Clearwater working, doing yard work. He's standing in for garden gnome. I like
That's
it.
funny.
Thank you. Robert White, 8 months. Bob plus Julie always kills. Zen and Mike were awesome. Thank you, Joe Black. Fun hanging with you too.
What's down here again?
He was a really nice guy.
I don't know. I guess I can figure it out.
Big timey when I told him I met Big Kahuna, who was on standby when I went through Chicago O'Hare. Perfect new Duke of the verse.
Hi.
Always happy to see a refill. How can I help you today? I'm afraid Dr. Tully did not program me for treatment. Was it perhaps about electric beam?
It's tough to bust his balls like we bust John's balls, you know?
Frog has a video in the Discord for a BS show or something. It's just a collage of Joey C having meltdowns. It's pretty entertaining.
Yeah, we should watch that. We should watch that next BS show. Frog is the nicest guy. So happy I got to meet him at DabbleCon too.
Okay. Anyway, that was annoying.
Can you stop?
I knew I could count on you. Please hold while I update my file.
Chatting.
Here we go.
Under the name Uncle Paul's lawyer.
Better than ever.
I found a clip on YouTube where Asa was on the Stern Show. She said her name is pronounced Osa. You should find it and do a blunder on it.
What is the embiggening cell?
Strudel coming at you.
We could replace Julie with the soundboard and no one would notice.
Strudel. Ken Mosca, the legend, gifting 5. Whoa, Kenny. You came on hours after the news to honestly update us while showing visible disgust and sadness. We got your back, boys. TSN for life. Thank you, J3. DabbleCon 3 pay-per-view buyers should agree to pay 50K fee if they bootleg stream vid audio signatures will indicate to me to send a bill to. Get on it.
Oh, okay.
Now I get your idea, and I like it.
Okay.
Vince Laura and the wife while he's here. He'll tell you. He'll play that.
Alright, so where am I going this time?
I don't make shit up. I don't. So that's all I know. Stuttering Dope has gone mostly silent, but some new asshole named
He is
Eric
super
from Cape
annoying.
Coral's flooding my timeline. What are the odds? House of Rebellion. Thank you for the $20. Heart goes out to you. Thank you. Had someone I called a mentor, but he turned out to be a closet monster. Love you guys. I always stand with you, beautiful bastards. Thanks for making life better and bringing my wife and I even closer. Thank you, HOR. Whore. Thank you very much. Here's 5 as well. Thank you very much.
No.
I'm also a creepy lurker.
Ugh.
17 months.
Okay, can you tell me where the other labs are, at least?
Bought the stream, gave the credit card to the
Labs.
girl and her friend so I could watch and not be bothered. Paid dearly, but way worth it. Hey, Don. Hey, Frog.
Hey, Chachi.
Yeah, smart move. Smart move. You don't want to be bothered. It's going to cost you, but you weren't bothered. Shuli, thank you for the link to the Babblegum 2.
Tyrant.
Yeah, oh, sorry. Shuli, thank you for the link to Babblegum 2 Electric Jugaloo. Also,
can you tell me where the other labs were?
He joined the show, and I still don't.
Burgle.
Hello there. Active, how can I help you today?
Plot twist, and it was ESO, not Frog. I kid.
What would you do, Doctor?
Everyone wanted tapes with.
Okay, where are the other labs?
What I heard was way worse. He's an actual predator and will use abuse, sell out everyone around him. Hashtag more.
Oh my God! Can you shut up?
And you're right. I mean, I think you're right that people wanted like hard R N words and stuff like that. Believe me, I'm not holding that back from you. If I had it, it would be
if you were streaming it, you heard it.
Oh, yeah, right. Just a different kind of tape, though. But yeah, him.
Okay, yes, the robot has spatula for hands. Yes, he is a burger making robot. That's his
Hear him talk about how the only reason he wants her to
that's
go
his
is
purpose
to get
initially.
fucking doped up and drunk and try and bang her. You know, I'll get the blood.
Okay, I'll just look it up.
Fucking scumbag.
She didn't even trust him to do that.
Why would you? Why would you? It's like if he said to me, "I'll go get us food," I'll go get us food.
Well, let's be honest, if a 24-year-old is gonna have sex with a guy in his 60s, there has to be some sort of, powder involved in order to make that happen.
Probably
you know the saying. You know the saying: if it don't make dollars, it don't make squirt. You know that?
Yeah,
That's
there
a
you
fact.
go. Yeah, my grandmother said that.
Yeah. Wise woman. Uncle John Hargis, formerly Lee C. Thank you, Uncle John. Gifted Ted membership.
Eastern flooded zone.
I swallow cum.
Thank me. Did you hear that, Hackverse? Did you hear that, Shoes Anonymous?
Hello, boysa. I'm late. I'm gonna say boy.
Sports cart.
I'm late, but I'm here.
It.
17 months. Feel like 2. Love you guys. TSN for life. Eric and we love you. You know that. John O'Reilly. Highlight number 1 at DabbleCon 2 was Kaylee's appearance with Carl. All right.
Okay.
New Levyverse t-shirt is fantastic. All Levy's rule. Thank you, John. John Levy. And Erica and Gifted 5. Let's go.
Whoa.
Thank you, Erica. All right. Man, you guys had a lot to say. Thank you. 1,500 plus in here. Hit like, hit subscribe. And
Super chip. Okay, so that's what I'm looking for.
Hey, everybody. Man, how are you?
Super chip.
How you doing today?
Super chip, that is. So
you know it's gonna be great when he
I
does come
need
back,
to get my gas
fucked
stuff.
up he's gonna look
Yo,
when he comes back
my
from this.
wiggas. Hey, Birch.
That's a good fucking question.
Thanks
So
for
do you
hopping in. How are
predict,
you?
Like, when he comes back, it's going to be a return of the berries and
I
cream?
forgot to put the stupid chat
Maybe
sounds
a
on
tea?
again.
Or
But now I can hear
does
when people
is it
message.
the unthinkable?
Like I should be able to before.
Is it the unthinkable? And he shows up
Alright.
looking better than he's ever looked. Quit drinking.
It could be.
I know, it's ridiculous.
No, it can't be.
It's
It could
ridiculous.
be. No, he's gonna be like all bloated and woozy,
Ladder?
less hair than he had.
I know
Wow.
this, Mike, but he's been going to the gym for the past 3 months
No, he doesn't
now.
have
So
to. Since he's out of the Dabbleverse, he doesn't have to fight anybody anymore. So he's
that's
stopped
true.
doing that.
I think.
Well, I'm
maybe
out of,
Jim's the name his new lawyer. I don't know.
I'm out of
I don't know,
science.
but I don't think look, if this was his rock bottom, the tapes, and he completely turned his life around, I will say this.
Birch the Great, is that like a
You don't need
magnificent
to
tree
thank
or
us.
something?
It's totally fine.
No, he needs to thank me.
Just Mike. You just
Active
thank Mike.
mutations,
We're glad
for
you get your life
healing,
together.
max
And I
health.
will retract that he is a completely loser.
Yeah, power.
Frittered away what was given to him and is now
All right.
a shell of his former self. And his
Still can't get in
former self
there.
wasn't even that great to begin with.
It's a shitty shell to start with.
It was not a great shell.
He's not happy about what you said, I'll tell you that.
Alright, we're gonna head downstairs and see what's down here.
Look at the Duke. The Duke is here. Let me straight. There we go. There's the Duke, looking nice and pretty, all cleaned up. Got the Dukes
Ew.
out.
What a faggot, calling himself
Hit
pretty.
the goddamn gym.
The Duke's got the Dukes out.
Drinking my boost.
Oh.
Ooh, ants. Alright,
I'm gonna be interrupted
hang on
at
guys,
some
give me a
point by
second.
the plumber.
What?
Hang on, let me armor up.
Don't be alarmed when a plumber will enter the screen at some point during this broadcast.
You may hear a toilet flush. That's not my career. There's a plumber upstairs fixing my toilet.
I'm gonna be interrupted at some point by a plumber.
Fuck you.
Garbage disposal not working. Smells nasty.
Ooh.
But who knows what he puts in that garbage disposal, right?
And also, who knows where that smell's coming from? It could be coming from any fucking part of that house. How does he specifically know that it's the garbage disposal that stinks?
I'm with you. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say the garbage disposal might be the best smelling thing in that house.
Yeah. Stand over the sink for a breath of fresh air.
Okay, what
The
are
plumber
ants weak
shows up and
to?
he goes, "Sir, this is your toilet." He goes, I thought it smelled like a garbage disposal. I don't. Yeah, you're right. It is the toilet.
It is the toilet. That's funny.
Yeah, solid vegetables.
Alright, weakness stabbing.
Hit like everybody.
Took out the Harley yesterday.
No, you didn't.
A lot of fun. Me and my
What a liar.
Had a bunch of guys flashing their high beams at me. I don't know what that was about.
girl.
Dead.
Down to the island. Then to the other island. To look at Sanibel Island. One of the bars.
This guy's a liar.
Had a beverage. Some fried calamari. Oh, and of course, I'm not making it up. I didn't have to say a word.
Let me guess. He was recognized.
The bartenders come up.
Oh, well, listen. One of the
What a
bartenders probably came
hero.
up recognizing you as an alcoholic he served for years. You told him you were stuttering, John. I think more bartenders...
It was 9 a.m., so he
Right,
probably
right.
knew he was an alcoholic.
I think bartenders, he gets noticed by more than fans.
Oh, this is where I came from.
Shows me my picture on his phone.
Nope.
Big fan, John. Could I have a picture?
Nope.
What? Whoa.
So the guy had a picture of him on his phone.
Nope.
Just random. Did it say "Do not serve this man" above the picture?
He opened up his locket, had a picture of me in it, had a picture of him together.
He did tell me I'm not allowed to use the restroom unless he checks my pockets for markers. So that's one thing that's accurate. If he had a picture on his phone,
One hit kill.
and he'd be somewhere goofing on you by now. So you know it's bullshit. You know who has pictures of you on their phone? Me. I have pictures of
Faggots.
you on my phone. They're
Oh,
humiliating.
I was wrong.
Take a picture with him. Close up, about to leave. Look outside. Right when I'm about
Hey.
to leave, guy comes out of the kitchen. Hey, John. My name's Dan.
No way. That's impossible. If he came out of the kitchen, he'd be like, "Excuse me, John."
Move them up.
Where am I?
Where? Mr. Menendez.
Old anthill. Oh.
Thanks for all the laughs. I'm not making it up,
You're
guys.
making it up.
I only do
That's cool.
Brennan. Brennan's my daddy.
I'm glad you were making it up. That'd be awkward if you did.
Stop. When is Looney Tunes gonna have that finished? That where I went out and asked people.
Oh yeah, when is that done, Looney? We'll have it for
He
tomorrow.
said he was editing it. He was probably editing it this, beginning of this week.
Wow, Mike Moore sucks. Yeah. Sometimes he's good. Sometimes he sucks.
He's put on it. Go ahead.
By sometimes, I mean most of the time. But sometimes Mike Morris is good, honestly.
Stuttering John Melendez left an impression on people.
Nah, that didn't happen.
I make people laugh.
Nah, it didn't happen.
Millions of people.
Even Kate said, "Anyone ever tell you how funny you are?"
Laugh. You know, I could be humble about it. I am being humble.
No.
But if I don't tell you, you don't
can't.
know about it, are you?
Nah.
Yeah,
that's
the opposite of humble.
About being humble, you know? It's like, if you don't say anything, then
Ow.
how are you going to know that I'm being humble?
You bit me.
Everybody knows I'm a humble guy. I tell them all the time. I say I'm a humble guy.
Listen to that logic again. That's worth a second trip.
He was driving toward Humble and made a 180.
Okay, so I need
Dude, the Duke
stem.
has left an impression. Stuttering John Melendez left an impression on people.
Lies, slander.
I make people vomit or dry heave. One gentleman in New Jersey by the name of Bob Levy.
Millions of people.
I need to do my Uncle Rico show on Shuli. I'll call it the Uncle Shlomo show. Ooh! If you do, you should have a... Oh, hey, sorry, I'll leave. Ooh, what's that? Hold on. Is this breakable? Requires an explosive. Okay.
Oh my God.
Mr. Potato Head, master of this
Yeah, you gotta have Cardiff on. Why is it so loud? Oh, right. Oh, right. Hang on.
He's hot.
Alright, I'm getting beat up. Give me a second.
Patreon.com/CardiffElectric.
Yes, Cardiff. I will put him on now. Alright, give me a second. Here we go. Ugh, alright. Take this. Take this. We are... No.
Big Daddy dropping a membership.
There we go. Cool. Alright, now go back and pick up my stems. There we go. Alright, there we go. I did it. I need to go get my gas gear. Yeah, tell me more, Cardiff. Oh shit, why are you out here? I think I'm geared up enough to fight one, honestly. Maybe, right? Was it week 2? Chopping, slashing, spicy. I don't have any spicy. Alright, here we go. You're so fucking quick.
And then I can't watch football.
Nope. Nope. Ah, fuck. Oh, I'm so done. Ah, fuck off. Oh, I'm fucking done, aren't I? Ah, why am I punching? Oh, bye-bye. Get a giant shoe and step on that thing. You are not kidding. For electric. He's the most Cardiff ever to Cardiff. Who got on his show? Like Dr. Steve and some other people. Shit! Why are you back?
I guess the show started now.
Why is this happening?
Maybe today it would be different.
This is not nice. I just want my stuff.
Exactly the same. Yesterday is today. Today is today.
Okay.
Next Saturday.
Not good.
It's 3 Saturdays ago. Have I blown your mind? Hello, everybody.
Fuck.
It's Cardiff Electric.
Hi, Cardiff.
Welcome. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I would pop on. It seems like there's too much shit going in the Dabbleverse to not have a show tonight. It's...
Can I have my stuff without dying this time?
Insane. Where we are today, even from where we were just a couple days ago, coming off Eyes of Dabblecon.
So I am indeed not strong enough to kill a wolf spider.
It's pretty fucked up.
Not right now. They are too strong.
No Tuki Soup tonight. Rocco stinks. He's not doing the show. So I stepped up. I want everybody to remember.
Jesus Christ.
August 21st, 2024, when the Academy for Dabbler of the Year, when you get your ballots in the mail to vote for Dabbler of the Year, remember who was here for you today? Not even OJ came out. Cardiff is here. Pete Titterson, not here. Keeping an eye on him. I think he's going to be up for some contention.
Cardiff is funnier back when he interviewed WATP.
Yes, I was robbed.
I mean, if you say so. That's your opinion, and you're okay to have that opinion.
Fine. Let the kid have one. But let me tell you this, Rocco. Tuki, Bedabbler, El Horrible, whatever fucking name you have. At least I only have one name. You have so many names and faces. It's so hard to keep track. You're a marketing nightmare. No matter what. You might have won this one. But you'll never win again. Not while oxygen runs through my lungs. Not while Rob
Right,
Saul
now I can upgrade my
still
armor.
jacking off dogs. Will you ever win another Dabbler for life? I did win the life prize. Yeah, we're back from DabbleCon. We talked about DabbleCon, obviously, potato soup on Monday, Wednesday. Now that I've given you days of the week. It's an old radio bit. You give the day of the week. It's Wednesday. 9:43 p.m. Eastern.
Is that the what we do?
We've done a bunch of DabbleCon recaps. Now Carl did a little more today. Emergency episode Potato Soup. Rico. All the recaps.
Alright.
I think done. But John tweeted a couple things today. And I'm actually glad he hasn't done a show. I really am. I know I said it before DabbleCon, but I'm saying it after. Goddammit, I need this break. I need a little bit of a John break. We need the bowl of lemon water on the table to rinse our fingers.
Okay, I need this. I need that.
So I'm glad he's gone for a while. Hopefully, maybe he stays forever. I think we'll be okay. Uncle Rico's on tonight. John hasn't done a live show in a week. Uncle Rico's still going, John. I'm still going. People on. I think Kevin might be becoming the new Stuttering John. I've been watching him a little bit more now since there's no John in the afternoon, and yeah, Kevin Brennan's stupid. So there's that. I mean, he's.
So you want this on?
He might be when I start recording, if you know what I mean.
It gives me a visual effect.
If you know what I mean, exactly what I said, recording. Because I think there's some content there to laugh at, to goof on. I was just watching Joe Matarese live from an REO Speedwagon concert, doing all of his impressions. That guy's an interesting watch, but before we kind of move on to whatever the fuck we're gonna do, we're probably gonna watch some homeless people tonight. I don't know. I'm in a mood. Won't stay too late. I do want to correct something that happened on Potato Soup. I want to right a wrong. I mean, normally, we don't apologize here. Normally we don't apologize here on the Cardiff Electric Podcast Network.
Okay.
We make a mistake. We move on. We ignore it. We pretend it never happened. But this correction. Thank you, M. Anderson. Thank you. I will be even speaking with the Poor Chat today, if you want.
Neat.
But you have to be a member. I'm only speaking with members in the Poor Chat. So, M. Anderson, you're out of here. But it's correct. Correction. So either you have to be a member, you have to super chat, or you have to have a poor chat. So members are just Poor Chat. So here's the hierarchy. Super chat number 1, members number 2, but still Poor Chat, and then poor chat. All right. So if you're really good, like M. Anderson just was, sorry, M. Anderson. Yeah, and I was a friend of yours, John Tard's Dark Brandon shirt. I wasn't. Now, still your friend. Filet Randy, am I bringing merch to Detroit? Maybe, probably not, though. It's a pain in the ass. Rochester's easy because I can ship stuff to Vinny, and fill up his office with garbage before the show.
Okay.
Thank you, Vinny. Detroit's a little harder, so go to my merch store if you want a t-shirt. Order now, have it in time for Detroit. But I do want to make it correct.
All right.
Potato Soup. So on Potato Soup, we played the clip from John on Punch Drunk Sports. And in that, John told the story of having sexual relations with an operator from DirecTV, and he got free DirecTV for life. Yes, John told that lie on Punch Drunk Sports, and then overlapped at it. But okay, if you're a Patreon member, AI Stuttering Bob, just let me know on your Patreon. So, okay, here's the hierarchy again. We're going
there. We go.
Chats,
all right.
1. Members and Patreon chats are tied for number 2. But if you're a Patreon member and you're not a YouTube member, just type Patreon before your poor chat, and then I'll know you're tied with members. So you'll be up there. Then the poor chat. If you're really
that makes sense. That's a good explanation. Thank you, Cardiff.
Thank you. Glad I set the rules. Now, as I was saying, John fucked his way. John lied and said he fucked his way.
Okay,
free
so I need some sap.
Life. And it made me think. I don't even think people who work for DirecTV get free DirecTV for life. They probably get like 12% off, and then they get a magnet at Christmas time.
It's almost like John's a big
But anyway,
liar.
that's not the point.
Almost.
The point is,
Can't prove it though.
I tried to make a joke that night, and I could not come up with a finish to the joke. I said, John, you did not fuck your way into free direct.
Mac and Bees?
You couldn't even fuck your way into blah.
Wow.
I felt terrible about that. I felt like I let everyone down by not having a good joke there. Until someone
That's
in the
used for a
YouTube
lot of
comments
stuff.
came up with the perfect ending for that. So, whoever you are, thank you. I didn't bother to write down your name. I wrote down your joke, but I didn't bother to write
I wouldn't believe a word SJ says if his tongue was notarized. Now that is a clever line.
I am going to reenact. You're welcome, Joe Sposto. See?
Oh, hey, hold on. Jake. If you want, I can pull Cardiff's chat into this chat, too. You won't be able to chat with his chat, but you can see his chat. It doesn't matter. It's just something I can do.
And then I need everybody to laugh and laugh and laugh with me. Make me feel like it was all worth all of this. So here we go. Potato soup. DirecTV sequence. Take 2.
Comes to the show, and she's actually cute. So I take her back. How old was she? Maybe 30. No, take her back.
Sure.
Maybe 30.
After I'm done, she's going, I'm going to give you free DirecTV for life.
No worries, this is fine. Yeah, well, okay, I'll only do it if you wanted it done. Otherwise, it's not a big deal.
OJ, what do you think about that?
Where did that go?
I don't know about that.
Oh, there.
Typical OJ.
I told Craig should make it easy. Like, oh, it's like a casino. Is there an actual button making it?
I got the Cardiff tab open too. Nice.
Fuck your way into free DirecTV.
Then no big deal.
You couldn't even fuck your way into free Tubi.
Wow.
All right.
That's a good one.
Thank you. No, someone that did actually put that in the chat, and I was like, motherfucker, that would have been a perfect fucking joke. But anyway.
Okay, so I need.
Did it. I made it now. Edit that back into Monday's potato soup.
Let's take a look.
Thank you. Thank you, Barry McCockiner.
Is that a dragon toy?
I'm adding to the hierarchy. If you have a really funny YouTube name, like Barry McCockiner, you might get some of.
Can't tell.
People who are getting my attention. Tickle Me Tookie. Hi, Tickle Me Tookie. Friend from DabbleCon 2. Thank you for the $5. You might not have won this year, but you won my rotten heart. Thank you. Tickle Me Tookie.
Alright, so we want to go to.
That's not much of a consolation.
Tier 3?
You still want the dab.
No, we'll go to tier 2. It's faster.
Here, but I appreciate the sentiment. The Looney Tunes trick.
Dual monitors for the win. Yeah, that's what I have 3 actually.
Looney Tunes critic. Hi, Carter. Hi, Looney Tunes critic. Thank you for the $2. Nice meeting you at DabbleCon 2. Chicken Boy. Thank you for gifting 5. Carter Blank memberships. Thank you, 5.
Is there any way I can jump to that? That'd be incredible. No, that's way too high. Oh wait, no.
Great Matt Fish. Who I stood up. How are you? Thanks for the $4.99. I'm so glad I saw Cardiff Live. Thanks for unbanning Joe Sposto. No.
Alright.
He actually was still banned and violated the ban, which means he is now a fugitive.
It's only on the
James Beaumare,
tier 3, isn't it?
For the 49. Here's your money now. Give me the wide eyes, not your whore.
So this would be a great place for that ladder.
Money. I'm not that desperate.
So how do I build one?
Tickle Me Tookie, thanks for the 5. I've been making potato porn.
Ladder.
It's so popular. Pornhub added it as a new category. So long day job. Hello, potato porn. Hack a hack. Thank you, Tickle Me
Okay.
Tookie. There is potato porn. Somebody drills.
Hold on. Let me go back down.
Like an old-fashioned fleshlight. Cupcakes Corner with Mary Cupcake. Thanks for the 5. What if you're on Patreon and YouTube member? God damn it! You've painted me into quite a corner here, Cupcake's corner.
Well, that's not where I want it to be,
Let's
like,
ask
here.
John Tard's our Brandon shirt. He just became a YouTube member. Let's ask him what he's going to do. And Six String Man, member for 10 months. Thank you, Six String Man. Very cool. Love you, miss you. Wouldn't want to be you. All the things.
I need stems and acorn tops.
Okay, so a lot's gone on in the Devils, obviously. Steel Toe. I still don't care about Steel Toe. I know he went to court.
Yeah, Steel Toe
I
sucks.
know Melton is on the other side of the world. Should be walking around some Scottish castle that's 5,000 years old and doing some Braveheart shit. But no, he's still watching Steel Toe. He's still upset. Go live a little, Melton, please. In a beautiful country. Beautiful Scottish countryside. So yeah, he was pleaded guilty, I believe. For basically breaking a restraining order where you could not.
This isn't working.
Still did. Okay.
Alright. How about, like, right...
Ricada in April and the other
here.
Ricada were in... I don't care. But I just know... I know it's a big deal. I know a lot of people do care. So I want to care. I was kind of hoping for a little... Tuki soup tonight, so I could learn to be educated in the ways of the toad. Ways of the toad. But no.
Ugh. So right behind that.
We should bring back Delcourt. Thank you, Jim. But yeah, it's... yeah, everyone messaged... I've got 3 or 4 people messaging. Everyone messaged. 3 or 4 people on Twitter are messaging me like, you gotta cover Steel Toe, you gotta cover Steel Toe. I can't. I don't know. There's something... Even with all that's going on, he's still boring. Like, he's still so boring. Shaka Cohen, April needs to file a restraining order. That would be fun. Yeah. I think the wife got the restraining order because it was for the kids' protection. So I don't know if April has the... I don't know. Maybe because he does... Is he still talking shit? And I don't know. I need Tuki and OJ to let me know. But. Big but. Oh, wait, sorry, I think I missed one here. Shit. Shitty. Sorry. Pooney, Daniel Poon, I accidentally checked yours. Thank you for the $2. You'll always be my Dabbler of the Year card. Thank you, Pooney. Thank you very much. Sorry. Menser Math survived the John drought. I don't know, maybe. See, now... John does disappear for too long. We're gonna need like people like 1-800-Dabbler to do more of the AI John, and then guys like Menser Math can cut up the AI stuff and make it even more interesting, and then Rob Saul can Krusty the Clown laugh over it. I think that's where this is all going. No, I think everyone, there's so much John Tent, calling it John Tent out there. It doesn't matter if he's gone forever. We're still gonna have some fun with him. But again, I think everyone's good with taking a break. I'm looking forward to the part 2 of Sheet Shitterson's documentary.
All right, we'll see about that.
Order Monstrum, cover Steel Toe with 6 feet. Oh, how dare you! How dare you! Again, not too.
So that's where I'm headed.
If I ever do, I want you to know, if I ever do start covering Steel Toe and I'm like really excited about it, I'm either for real somehow got interested in it, or I'm lying to you. It's a big act. So I just want you to know that. You should call me a hypocrite. Either way, just call me a hypocrite. I love it. Rather you call me a hypocrite than a giant fat monster. That's what everyone else calls me.
All right.
But I think the big, obviously, story in the Dabbleverse came out Monday night after Potato Soup.
That's not what I wanted.
I mean, if this came out on before DabbleCon, I think the roast would have been very different. but it's really fucked up. And I met that guy. I met ISO.
Oh, hey.
2 or
What is
3.
this, a Battletoad?
Probably, I think 3. Definitely DabbleCon 1 in Potsdam.
Oh no!
And I think, like, this is the first. I've always seen stories of child
No,
porn,
don't. We don't want this.
pedos, whatever. I always see stories where you see true crime stuff and you see movies about it. You see all this shit, and it's like, okay, it's fucked up, it's disgusting, it's gross, but it's now I've met one. Like, that's the first time I've. You know, it's like the first time when you're a kid and the first time someone you're like, you have a face. It's like, what? That's a real thing? That's fucking. Oh.
Got it.
And yeah, in the timelines of it, Darth Nugs, yeah, he's panicking in Pottstown. Like, there was, I guess that was an investigation that started.
Oh my god, please get out of the water.
Like, I can't even go through the timelines. I mean, I've looked at some of the stuff, I've seen some of the documents. It's fucking, it's evil. It's horrendous. It's disgusting. Like, kids shit is. That's rough, man. Like, that's.
Peeping
It's
time.
disgusting. Like, I don't know what else I can say. It's disgusting. It's horrendous. It's horrible. But it's just weird. These stories happen all the time.
Go away.
I met this guy. I caught this guy. I shook this guy's hand. He brought cookies to DabbleCon. His wife made cookies that we ate at DabbleCon. And it's just. It's weird. It's just really fucking unsettling.
Okay, I'll grab some clay real quick.
I see all these shows and all these Twitter accounts and all this shit where people are doing outrage against Shuli, right? Like, it's Shuli's fault. And I'm not here to defend Shuli. I'm not here to protect him. He's a big little boy. He's a grown-up little man. Okay, he can defend himself. He's quite capable. That's not what this is. But the people that are making it like we gotta. How can you even watch Shuli? And this is Shuli's fault. And Shuli should have known. And like Brennan's making it into content. Like, you would have known. You would have known. I would know. If Adam did, I would know. You would know.
Right
he
there.
knew. Shuli knew. You know that what is it? Win by 2 is doing it. Like, obviously everybody knew. Like, they're making it. What's really? I don't know. Obviously, the pitch is worse. I'm not brushing over that at all. But what sucks is the people that are trying to use the outrage to make beef, to make content. Like,
are we done?
It's kid shit, man. Leave it alone. Don't like turn it into a prop that we're using to attack Shuli. Okay, we hate Shuli. Shuli stinks, whatever. But I don't know. This I think is something you don't use to make those beats, to make that like, okay, Chad broke the law. He stole credit cards and he stole Tito's and blenders, whatever the fuck.
That is pretty funny.
We make content with that. That's not the same fucking thing. What this guy was, what this guy did, and that really feels gross. I mean, again, I'm not diminishing what fucking Iso did.
This is grub territory.
Come up with whatever. I'm not even. It's nowhere near that. That is the worst. That is quite what he was involved in. Is the worst fucking thing you could be involved in.
Are we serious?
I would debate if there's anything worse than that, and I don't think it would be a very long debate. but it just feels so gross for other people to like use it as. I know you're gonna say I'm using it as content now. No, I mean I'm not trying to.
Chad
throw
still
Shuli
gets
under the
upset
bus
if you
and
comment about his
start a
credit card thievery.
cancel Shuli campaign because I want to.
Aw, poor
content.
Chad.
Like it just feels gross. Just do something else because you're trivializing. I think what what people did to those kids, man. Like,
Are you gonna come over here?
I read some of it, and yeah, like that.
Ugh.
Like, here's the spin. It's not. It's really not. Was it Frog's friend? I don't think they knew each other. Again, I'm not here to defend anybody or defend anything. I just think making it
Fuck.
like again a prop, right? It was gross, and yeah, that maybe kind of says it. The gravity of the situation outweighs the shit flung in the Dabbler's. Yeah, it shouldn't be the shit we're flinging. What this is, and I'm not saying because for this protection of Shuli or for this like whatever. Shuli, as I said, is a big little man. He'll defend himself. It's gross. That's all. To use it in that way.
Uh-oh. Alright, we're about to come up on it.
This was a piece of shit. What he did was a piece of shit. And that's it.
Oh shit, what are you?
Guys in jail
Oh, that is not good.
Move on. Skull. Absolutely. That's it. I've said my piece. Yeah, just don't. But yeah, like I said, I didn't have much to talk about tonight. I wanted to do one of the
Crash and slashing.
Philadelphia homeless streams. Hard to laugh at people dying on the street tonight.
Not good.
The corner of Allegheny in Kensington, Philadelphia. It was just a weird fucking thing we stumbled upon, and it's something I just wanted to go back to and maybe shine a light on. Fuck, man. It's pretty tough out there for some people. Let's not find Stone Man again. If we ever send Stone Man out there again, it's going to be for within a suit of armor.
Busting and fresh.
Stone Man, if you're out there. Ex-Dabblecon in Kensington. Dabblecon was art? No. Oh, fuck. Yeah, I don't know if it was... I'll talk about it. I still feel horrible. I feel so fucking horrible. Like, come off a... We had a lot of fun at Dabblecon. Believe me, everybody had fun. Kind of come out of that, running out there. I'm walking out with my cases of crap that I'm wheeling around. It's like pulling up to it.
Ow!
Bullshit.
Okay, slurped it. I don't know what that does.
I mean, there's not very many times you're talking to the cops for a good reason. But this time you just saw a bunch of people later. And I don't know if everybody...
Ow.
It was an old factory, old warehouse,
No, I want my crossbow.
But yeah, to come off, just having such a positive, fun, positive.
And one more, and then we got this. Alright, that's done. Now where's the little guy?
Positive, but still, everyone had a blast. To come out
Might.
from that.
Week 2 busting. Same thing, alright.
I've been lucky.
Can't see you.
Had that happen to me.
That's not fair. Can you get out of there?
Horrendous. And I think I've stopped keeping any personal belongings in the car. It's like I gotta. It taught me a lesson at DabbleCon.
Jesus Christ.
Get out of the car because
All the bugs are bad here. These bugs are infected, so they're like particularly gross and mean right now.
for life kicking around in there, you just left it in there for whatever reason. That just makes it a lot more difficult, to say the least. Carl talked about it today, I believe.
Regular ladybugs are passive until you attack them. So they're not really bad bugs. They're just, you know, like, they're going about their business. And then if you beat them, they'll defend themselves. But these are, like, infected, apparently. That's why they have the fungus on them.
And then nothing happens to them. These are kids. Nobody gives a fuck.
Oh, I'm in the wasteland now.
But yeah, so it's... And apparently Kias and Hyundais are very easy to steal. So maybe... warning to everyone: if you're buying a new vehicle,
I need to go down there.
Avoid allegedly. I don't now. I think Kia and Hyundai are gonna sue me. But I've heard stories.
Oh, is that dead?
Are,
Oh, okay, makes sense.
To steal a little, I think they're called flippers or something that these guys can hack.
Fun fact: red mites are also known as chiggers. Yes, I know. They fucking burrow into your skin. It's disgusting.
I've heard stories of people that
Ow.
insurance, they buy a brand new Hyundai and insurance is insane.
Okay, gas mask is now in full effect.
Consequences for criminals in 2024. And 1-800-Dabbler. Damn, I just bought a Kia. See, 1-800-Dabbler gets a little bit of success on YouTube, and all of a sudden he's running out and buying himself a brand new Kia. Look at that. There's a word for that. Not sure what that word is.
Ah, stamina. Alright, fungal growth. This is what I need. I need fungal growth.
Why you say that, Chuck? Love Honda. 17 of them. I have a Jane Leno style collection.
Okay.
Of Honda Accords. But anyway, that just sucked. I felt bad for those people coming out of that because again, it was just such a blast.
Ooh.
Everybody had a good time.
Okay.
Detroit is quickly selling out. Less than 50 tickets available in the area. Want to come out again?
Oh, why are you here?
Don't think I know I'll be there. Obviously, the show can't go on without.
I'm gonna give a save and see if he dies out here. For of course he's immune to fucking poison.
I don't believe if there's a Thursday meetup, I'll be there. I'll be coming in Friday.
Come on out here.
Oh, Dabbler. To the Dabbler who.
Oh, is he dying? Yes, he is. All right.
Hit me up.
Let's do this fight. Come on.
Email me, carterfleckpod@gmail.com. I just want to know who you are.
Oh shit, are we doing this?
Gave me the,
Is he just gonna glitch?
You told me your name. It was very early in the day. I think it was Friday. Yeah, I think it was Friday. Anyway, it was very. The whole weekend is a goddamn.
Fuck me.
So, I don't know if you want to either. I just want to that thing.
Oh my god, they're so powerful.
I just want to give you some shit for something else, but whatever.
Even with the poison.
Yes, I want to dox them. Thank you, dox them. That's all I do. Is dox. I'm gonna add this. Put this up here. We can just have this in the background while I vamp.
All right. Time to go fix up my ropes.
Here, I don't know what's going on, Square.
Hey, there you are.
Nothing. This isn't a show. I'm just hanging out. We're watching homeless people in Philadelphia. I've got a couple streams up. I might bounce between a few of them. We've got a couple cameras now. If you're
This is the best
if you haven't checked out this channel, it's fascinating. OMG Live TV. For fuck's sakes. OMG Live TV 1. On YouTube, they've set up these street cameras in the Kensington area of Philadelphia. They watch, they observe.
So we go this way.
And it's pretty fucked up. there's obviously a heavy drug problem in this area. It's where the homeless congregate.
Now take me all the way to the board.
So these guys have set up these streams, and they're trying to create awareness. But we stumbled upon this again on Tuki Soup the other night.
Armoring up.
Stoneman 623, the great Stoneman 623, ended up down there. Like, I honestly, like, as I'm watching this, I'm watching the guy wheel out no legs. Like, just what the fuck's his?
That goes to the pond.
Like, you imagine he was a veteran, he went to war, fucking gets his legs blown off, comes home, painkillers, boom. And he's on this, like, that's, is it that quick? Does it happen that, is it that fucking bad?
No.
I remember.
Don't fight me.
Years ago in New York, just
go
walking
away.
around, it's like every homeless person is a veteran. That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
A thing we see, experience after what they like. I am.
All right.
I'm just guessing. I'm guessing that the guy with no legs is a veteran. I could be way off. Could be way off. So I'm gonna stop speculating on what his deal is. Okay, so we've got a truck here. What's this? This guy's got a. Oh, it's cookies. He's got some golden Oreos. Enjoying his golden Oreos. I'm gonna bounce to the other.
Too steep. All right, I'm starting to get the
So I'm
summer.
gonna do all this by myself. Thanks a lot, OJ. Thanks a lot. This is actually where I wanted to come. I wanted to come to this feed in the daytime. I don't think every time we've always watched, we've kind of always watched live. I just want to kind of just check this out. But yeah, not a show, nothing planned. I said no Tuki Soup tonight. Just felt like doing something. The woman here in the yellow, the broom, there's a lot of people with brooms. I've seen the brooms before. I'm not sure why. I guess maybe they use it like it's a commodity. Clean up your spot. Yeah, she is. The woman is very upset with her bag. Apparently, she's yelling at her bag. And I'm not trying to make fun. I'm just trying to add some commentary here, but it's a fucked up situation here. This is 12:30 this afternoon. This is lunchtime for most of us. We're running around. I know I should be making you laugh. I'm sorry. It's been too serious. The last couple days to make a joke. Never too serious. We always have to make jokes. And that's the thing. I know I talked forever about the ESO stuff. Make jokes. Like, if we don't laugh. Dr. Steve talked. I hope I'm not speaking out of school, but he's talked with the.
Let's do it. Come on.
With the shit he sees day in and day out. Trying to comfort people in the last 2 minutes. It helps to have some dark comedy. Dark things to yell at. Laugh at. Because that dark humor gets just reaction. It's cleansing. I'm getting the road glide big. Remember for 13 months, you killed it on the roast. Hashtag PWO, thank you. Road glide big. That was a lot of fun. That was the first time. And a lot of people offered me jokes. Offered to help, and I really didn't. I really wanted to do this one on my own. I really wanted it to be. I was even kind of scared to do any writing with Tuki and OJ, just because I really wanted to just whatever it was. If it was a fucking 5 minutes of dog shit, I wanted it to be my 5
All right.
dog shit. If it was great, it was my.
I need clay, weed, and silk. It's pretty hard to get weeds up here, but I can do it.
Stand up a couple times now, but never have I done all my own material. I did the John bit, I did the Chad bit, and just fucking around. I did the tape thing. Never did, wrote my own stuff, got on the stage, and did it. I mean, other than this.
That was a mistake.
But yeah, so I wanted to kind of just try it 100%, all Cardiff.
Shit.
And yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was good.
Was week 2 spicy?
Got a lot. The crowd liked it.
Ugh.
And that's what matters. Everyone else on Reddit thinks I stink. Hackverse does not like me, and that's fine. I still like them, even though they like me, because sometimes they're funny. Even when they're calling me a pile of dog shit, it makes me laugh. So thank you, Hackverse.
How many
Cupcakes,
aphids
American
is that?
Cupcake, another great pal. Thank you again for the come and go merch. Thanks for the 5. Potato prawn is where the potato fucks you, not you fucks the potato. Oh.
I don't know where it went there.
In other words, you put the potato
Clay, weeds, and silk sound like a freaky, hippie, intimate time.
Right.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, Cupcakes Corner.
I need weed stems, so I need to get my ant
Jim
gear.
Jansen, thanks for the $4.99. I don't get the steel toe either. I'd rather see you goof on old SJ clips on Stern. Yeah, and we'll do that.
All right.
Again, we've got lots of old John. I've got myself have enough old John.
All right, those don't break.
What's going on over here?
Fucking bombardier beetles.
I've got enough old archives. We'll have enough. For a while.
Come on.
And the recent John has just been so hopefully he's just taking
All right.
Honestly, if he just came back and just
At least I broke them. At least I broke them.
just did his show and ignored everything, I think at least that would be
Okay.
interesting for a while. Daniel Pooney, thanks for the 2. Dabblecon 3, we could pay to hit ISO with sticks. Yeah. I mean, I appreciate the sentiment because yeah. Oh, like the real one. I got you. Now I think I get you. I think you were saying like yada, but the real one, sure. Let's
Mom would
all have
kill
that
me if I
one.
lost
Run,
this.
run. Got it.
Well, thank you. Canadian $5. It's worth it. Thank you anyway. Grab the situation.
Got it.
Oh, we read that one. Yes, thank you. Great soliloquy. We had a great way to express what I was trying to say, Bob's last month. Corn Diff, what are your thoughts on roller coasters? Love them. Love them. What are your thoughts on roller coasters, Corn Diff? Hit me back up. Let me know what you think about roller coasters. Adam Davies, thanks for the £1. Thank you. Mooney, Daniel Boone, thanks for the 2. Buy a manual transmission. They're baffled by it. That is something I've heard. Thieves can. Well, look, you're still buying a new window. But yes, they generally won't be able to steal your car if you have manual transmission, because nobody knows how to drive stick anymore. I haven't even done any of those.
Fuck.
I was a master. All through high school, they called me Cardiff, the master of
Ugh.
the stick. All the boys in the gym.
I whiffed it. I whiffed it. I whiffed it.
Master of the stick shift. Chacon, member for 6 months. Ben Franklin is shitting.
It'd be a lot easier if it was daytime and I could see my jumps a little bit better.
Sorry, Ben.
But I'm not going to use that as an excuse.
Power 2, thanks for the $5. Dox yourself.
Hey,
to
Pony.
Send UB Dabbler's replacement Dabby instead of sending it to him. Oh yeah, the dummy. the dummy. He goes through all that trouble to steal the Dabby of the Year award from me. Dabbler of the Year award from me. So all that trouble, all the campaigning he's been doing all year, the lobbying
Go around.
he's been doing, the gifts he's been sending to Carl and Shuley. Does all that and then
Okay, yeah,
breaks
that works
his
much
fucking
better.
Dabby award on the way home. It's broken in half. So Pony Power 2, the creator, the guy who 3D printed all that great stuff. Pony Power, I think you did the John Dildos as well. Congratulations.
Okay, I need to grab
Resources and technology, but
helmet.
thank you. Those were great. Those Dabbies, but thank you, Pony Power 2. Belial Bradley, thanks for the 5. The woman in yellow with a broom is a secret Canadian who wants to
Armor
curling in
protection,
Kensington.
engage.
It did look like a curling broom. It did. Not that I've ever seen one before. Never
Alright.
seen a curling broom, but it did.
I'm going to try really hard not to fuck it up this time.
Boomlot, thank you for the Canadian $2. Lighten the mood with some Kenny versus Spenny. Never heard of them, but maybe you should mention them to me one time. And Vitaly Maliarov, thank you for the 5. In my experience, the Seattle homeless are the worst, but the San Diego homeless are actually pretty cool. I would love to even just go down and talk to some of these people. I'd be too scared, I think. I think this was what initially got me thinking about this. I'm gonna say something now. I recently had a vacation on the west coast of Canada. I don't know if you ever heard of this place, but they've got one fucked up homeless situation.
No. Sounds like a myth.
Yeah, I think the more south or the more west you go, the more forgiving, I guess, the climate in the winter. Like again, I was wondering, what do these people do in a fucking Philadelphia winter? Yeah, it was horrendous in Vancouver. Yes, East Hastings. The piss smell was so thick you could eat it with
No.
And it was fucked up.
Well.
But I wish I could. I just wanted to pull out my phone.
Well, that was embarrassing.
No way I was doing that.
I really need to make sure it's daytime because I can't fucking see.
No way whatsoever. Stone Man 623. They light fires on the pavement. Okay. It's resourcefulness, at least, but.
Ow.
Still doesn't seem like that comfortable of a situation. Let's jump around a bit. This guy's doing over here. We're at 12:40.
It's my fault.
Let's jump ahead. We're now down the street. 826 East Allegheny Avenue.
I think I can do better though.
215-379-3300 for all your home health care needs. Call these guys. And imagine trying to run a business with this in front. I mean, this looks shuttered and closed.
What's this way?
It's a Wednesday afternoon, so obviously this business is no longer a viable concern, as they say. But I imagine it wouldn't make it easy.
Definitely not going around that way. That's stupid of me.
In East Hastings was, I think, like multiply this street by 300 or so. And then there's a nail salon next door to a hair salon, next door to a convenience store, next door to a...
Go up and over.
A bookstore. I don't know. But there's businesses kind of operating in between this mass of humanity.
Okay, go pick up the fucking ant helmet again.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like that exactly who was going to go into a business. But yeah, people were in the nail salon.
Ant
hair
helmet.
Like it was. They were still somehow able to pay the rent. It's bizarre, but. Yeah, Picton used to pick up his victims from East Hastings. So this guy, Picton, was the pig farmer.
Damn it. I need to wait for morning.
He used to murder homeless people, sex workers, and then feed them to his pigs, I believe, or bury them. I might be
another dream.
A couple, different psycho killers. Yeah, okay, so it is the big.
Cool, I guess.
FACP monitoring. This is about as entertaining as Uncle Rico. How dare you?
Body mass readout is in acceptable range. The skin fold degradation
just
is minimal.
fine.
Specimen vitals are stable and holding. Looks like we've done it.
Great job,
Cool.
everyone. Let's set up 3 more trials for replication.
Brought up. Thanks for bringing us down.
Sorry to crash your party. The Defense Department has arrived early to discuss Project Orc. The director needs you to be present at the meeting.
Not sure what's worse, our director or a 3-hour meeting with the military.
Okay,
Wow.
So Kensington Hospital. I guess there's like an outreach here.
Guess we'll find out.
When they show up, does like everybody flock to them? Like
More bad
they're waiting
dreams.
for them?
They were doing tests on me.
Oh no.
I hate needles. Project Orc sounds real
so
bad.
the cops are cleaning the
I don't
street
like it
up.
one bit.
People on.
Hmm.
And I guess it's just a constant
Sounds like you're a whiner.
You're in constant.
They don't like whiners.
When you're homeless, you're always being shooed away somewhere else. Just like I don't imagine you get a chance to get comfortable anywhere unless you've got a tent somewhere off the street. I don't know. Fuck, man. Greatest country in the world. I don't know what we do about
No.
this.
Okay.
Fix it, somebody.
Almost there.
Stuttering John, we need you. Fix this. Yeah, they've shooed most of the people. I'm gonna pull this out. Hold on. I want to go. Just want to go back. We're gonna wrap.
I made it.
Like I said, I didn't really plan for much today. This is about all I had on the agenda. I want to go back to today. I want to go.
Tricky, but I can do it.
Yesterday.
I'm a tricky bitch.
I've always been curious about the morning.
Alright, need 1 silk and 4 clay.
Overnight, so here we go. This is a good one.
Much easier to get here.
Sounds awful. Awful. You sound awful. Yes,
Okay.
Shut up.
Grab some clay on the way.
Who are you talking to? Alright, so this is midnight. Last night. Coming up to midnight, so it's 11.
No good.
30, 32, I can't. So I'm kind of curious about, into the night. Here's the famous stairs. Son, our friend, Snowman623. Blue Sweater's got something very interesting. Very interesting. Let's jump ahead. The streets are pretty empty.
I need to collect some silk on the way.
It's pretty empty, but I'm like wondering when.
Unfortunately.
Why is this guy on the phone?
Loser.
Sorry, Arizona Stoneman. Not stealing. Maybe I am. I don't know. Drawing attention at OMG Live TV. I could be stealing. I don't know. I'm fascinated. I can't not watch it. I can't not talk to my fans while I watch it. I'm encouraging everyone to go get it.
Okay.
Potato. Thanks for one eye.
Hydration is the key to performance.
Fungi Brain, thanks for the 5. What was your favorite roast joke directed at you? I love Zen's rabbit hugging bit. The best, but you all did amazing. So happy to have met you. Very happy to have met you.
Alright, we'll just wait for this.
Was kind of pissed I didn't get enough jokes directed at me. Like, I was kind of hoping. But I guess it's hard. I don't know how you make fun of a potato filter that's allegedly fat. Allegedly. So allegedly. I like a Go Bill, 199. All Legos that's good thing. Life is. Vitaly Malyorov. Thanks for the 5. There's an old blues song called Junk Partner about the life of the I think it explains a lot of different I'm actually going to write it. I like the cash, but I don't go deep. Thank you, Vitaly Malyorov.
There.
James O'Meara, thanks for the 4.9. Do you think Carla Homolka would be a Tukey fan? Carla Homolka would definitely be a Tukey fan. I've seen the Tukey fans. Scary, scary people. Psychotic. And Magaray DeVito, thanks for the 4.99. It was great meeting you. I was the bald pothead from Cleveland that talks to Ray DeVito. There were 7 of those there. Which one exactly?
I'm not under attack.
I mean, first there was OJ. Sexy, sexy OJ. And then there were 6 more.
Huh.
The Clash was my first favorite band. Yeah, no, I don't go deep. I want to go deep. The Clash, but I don't. I'm going to jump ahead here a little bit. Again, curious as the morning comes. So we're about 1:30 in the morning. Let's go. I'm not gonna do too much longer. Everybody go over, subscribe at OMG Live TV 1. 3 in the morning now. Passed out.
Okay, got plenty of juices. Come on, give it to me. Thank you. Oh. Ah, okay.
Streets are pretty empty now. It's 5:30 in the morning. See some light. So it's 7.
No, I'm going the wrong way.
About 6:45 in the morning. The sun is out. Beautiful day in Philadelphia. And these guys are waking up to another day like this. And fuck, man. Let's go ahead a little.
Alright, let's do it.
Why are there children here? Oh, it's an outreach group.
Wait, what? No, I canceled it. Ah, I'm so dumb.
People are trying to help. People are doing their part. I'm just here watching it. I'm doing my part. So set up the transit authority in Philly. Coming in. Yeah, I don't think I gotta start like kind of clipping these maybe. Finding some of the moments from it. We're gonna do this again. Just jumping around. It's not just in the background and we're shooting the shit.
Okay, there you are.
Live was fun. I think for other stuff, I'll do some clipping. Get over it. I'm watching a little bit. I'm promoting. Shut up. Go away. They're bigger channel than me. Who cares? I don't think they're gonna mind. Arizona Snowman. But welcome to the stream anyway. Super chat if you want. We're just chewing the shit, Tim Priest. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up, everybody. I just wanted to come on. Mega Rated Needle, thanks for the 1 in. Psych, I ain't gay, but your Instagram is. How dare
No,
you?
don't leave us, Cardiff.
Fantastic.
No, Cardiff, no.
On Instagram, or is it cat Cardiff? I really don't remember. We all are gold man stealing. Actually, deep thoughts. At Cardiff Elect on Twitter, patreon.com/CardiffElectric. I'm not going to be doing too much this week. I don't think there's going to be any Tukey soup this week, but Saturday morning, Bedabbling Live, 10 a.m. at Bedabbler on YouTube. Sunday morning, OJ in the morning with Cardiff.
Cancel one of them then, huh?
I'll have to go with that for now. Now that OJ is the big star, now that everybody loves OJ because he's so sexy. At Cardiff, OJ in the morning with Cardiff. Sundays at Obnoxious John. He starts about 7. I'm gonna try to jump on at 8:30. We just chew the shit. We have a lot of fun doing it, but again, the Dabbleverse is a every day. It just gets fucking. We've had murderers in the Dabbleverse. You know, there's not. I bet you there's.
All right.
People in the Dabbleverse that don't even know that story.
So I need.
I guess we'll have to save.
I need 36 fucking rope. Ooh, I vey.
Listen to the
Alright.
They'll tell you all about it. But anyway, I don't know. You know what? We haven't done a karaoke. Let me pull up an old karaoke. And the show. So we just. Not knowing what
Are we done?
Hey, welcome. On TV, fucking out there. Not on a daily.
What just broke my shoes? God damn it, you guys broke my shoes again.
Welcome to Potato Soup. I just want to sing a little song dedicated to someone we all know that we all might be dedicated.
Ah, fuck off.
You, Stuttering John Melendez. Well, you're watching. If you like this, go to patreon.com/Cardiff Electric or buy a YouTube membership. Lots of karaoke happening.
Your socks, they smell, the feet, they stink, you never take a bath. Your nose, it runs, you bust your buns, you always
Oh, damn, Cardiff, go. Cardiff, go. Cardiff, go.
I'm so sick of you. Sick of you. I'm so sick of you.
Come on, let's do it.
Your face is gross, you eat white toast, you don't know what to do. It's just your luck, you really suck, that's all. I'm sick of you. Sick of you. I'm so sick of you. Sick of
Fine, I'll just fucking duel you. Let's go.
I'm so sick of you.
I'll tank it. Let's go. Come on.
Bring it down. I said bring it down. Thank you. So sick of
All right.
things you say.
I'm gonna die, aren't I?
Don't you know? So sick of you.
Bop.
The things you say. The things you do. I don't know. So sick of you.
I'm gonna die.
And all the things you do. Don't you know? I'm so sick of you. The things you say. And all the things you do. Don't you know?
Now I'm gonna starve to death.
The things you say and the things you do. So don't you know? I'm so sick of you. The things you say and everything you do. Sick of you.
Is there anything I can eat?
So sick of you. Sick of
Not really.
you. I'm so sick of you. Sick.
Oh, hey.
You. I'm so sick of you. Sick.
Oh, that was nice.
Of you.
That was nice. Very nice.
I'm so sick of you. Sick of you.
Her.
So sick of you. Sick of you. I'm so sick of you.
Well, thanks, Cardiff.
Human filth. Sick.
Galaga.
Galaga. Dad beat it.
They told you, don't you ever come around here. You're a constant disappointment, drinking too much beers. The hunger's in their eyes as their dad is in arrears. Dead beat it.
Beat it.
Dead beat it.
Beat it.
A millionaire cashing in his Coors cans. It's time to grow up, time to be a man.
Be a man.
This toilet paper's rough, now there's blood on your hands. Dead beat it. Now your kids are so mad. Dead beat it. Dead beat it.
Beat it.
All lawsuits will be defeated.
Beat it.
Your underwear's funky, your girdle's on tight. Oscar or Lily,
Greta or night. Dead beat it.
Dead beat it.
Beat it.
Beat it. Dead beat it.
Beat it.
They're out to get you, better run while you can. The state of California always gets their man. You moved your whole life, didn't even need a van. Dead beat it.
Beat it.
Dead
beat it.
You rant to mommy cause your assets are shared. You're ruining her life and that's not fair. You're living in her house till she falls down the stairs. Dead, beat it. Now your mom is so
Fuck these
mad,
spiders. Beat it. Dead beat it.
All lawsuits will be
Beat
defeated.
it.
Your underwear's funky, your
Come on.
girdle's on tight. Oscar or Lily, Greta
Greta
or Night, dead
beat it.
dead beat it. All lawsuits will be defeated.
Defeated.
Your underwear's funky, your girdle's on tight. Oscar or Lily, Greta or Night, dead beat it.
Beat it.
Dead beat it.
Beat it.
Dead beat it.
Alright, time to get out of here.
Beat it. Dead beat it, beat it.
Dead beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it.
You're a loser, John. Offer nothing. You provide nothing. You're worth nothing. You're a parasite. Succubus. Garbage person.
Yay, Blade Master Tier 2.
Review the progress of the last few months. I am getting ever
Sit,
closer
Eugene,
to
sit.
perfecting the
Good dog.
spacer. Raw science containment has been a success. At last measurement, we are within 0.2% translation accuracy, but those final infinitesimal bits have proven the most
I don't
difficult.
need to jerk off. I could just roll on top
Despite
of my
that,
wife.
Virgil and I have been able to transit the
Have her
minute
jerk
of
you
that
off. How about
incident.
that?
I must admit it has been a bit overwhelming.
I
of late.
can't be less bald. I'm sorry, DG. It is what it is. I'm not growing hair to have it looking like one of the Asian dudes with a ponytail.
Uh-oh, that fool's balking at you. He's going balk.
Nah, you'll be alright.
Hey,
I love you too, Deadpool.
Steven's like, Lou, don't go, man. Lou, don't go, man.
The other day, Trudy said that the stress is putting new wrinkles on my face.
Oh, Jeez, Luke. Yeah, that is some crazy crap, Flex. I just reading about it.
What the
Okay, so tell us about what's going on with that real quick, because that's interesting as
Sure, it's
shit.
in a bin or box around here somewhere.
What the fuck is a sketty clamp?
Hero Dad, final acting for being killed by a crocodile in Cooktown in far north. Is that the one I'm looking at? Am I right, Flex?
Flex, is that it?
What the fuck is this?
David Hogan.
I'm not watching this garbage. We'll go back to listening to something decent.
Like their folklore and stuff, are all
Yeah,
like,
it is Joey
mostly
C.
a lot
Stream.
of
It sucks.
dark and scary stories that they actually can't tell without invoking the thing that they're talking about. I find it super interesting, and there's nothing really like that in my culture for, like, you know, white Australian culture. There's nothing like that cool. I guess cool's not the right word, but that serious, I guess. So I kind of find it like extremely interesting. I think the closest thing we have in Western society is like Baldur's Gate 3 shape-shifting druids into like a bear.
It's not even real.
Yeah, it's not even real. It's like shit we've just made up to, like, for people to play romance games to, basically. So
Dungeons and Dragons.
yeah, they win that one, sadly. We don't have anything like that. Caleb, would you like to learn about the Sherman family by talking about them?
Yeah, sure. Also, Jackson, you guys have penal colony lore, which is pretty cool.
Well, yeah, true, but that's like
He's pulling out the prisoner parties. Get him quick before.
Come on.
There's no real stories there. It's just people chained up for decades.
You guys
of their
have
lives.
penal colony lore. That's so
Penal
funny.
colony lore. The year is 1994, and Gwen and Terry Sherman are out looking for somewhere to relocate their family of 4 to in beautiful Utah.
Don't know if it's beautiful, by the way. That's an assumption on my part.
It is beautiful. It is beautiful.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the Skinwalker Ranch area is beautiful, but it's a little deserty. But Terry, a cattle rancher with extensive experience in livestock management, had an image in mind of the type of property that he wanted. This would be quickly realized when the couple would come across what they deemed to be the perfect place to set up shop. The ranch in Uinta Basin was 512 large acres. Acres large, and all things considered. Holy shit.
Is that not how you say that? Acres large?
Acres large. Sorry, guys. My dog just farted and it's like a fucking bomb. Go away. Hold on. You guys smell like shit.
That dog weighs like 1 pound. What do you mean?
Oh my lord. I've never smelled something like that. Smells like that. That's a new smell. The ranch in Uinta Basin was 512
Put the ranch
acres
down.
large, and all things considered was admittedly a bit run down. It had been owned by Kenneth and Edith Meyer since 1934, but hadn't actually been occupied for years, hence the apparent disarray of the land. Gwen and Terry, however, saw this as their dream home, a place for them to raise their family away from the hustle and bustle of the quickly changing modern world, while having the room for Terry to continue his livestock operations. Terry Sherman. This is like the plot of Red Dead 1. Escaping.
Imagine if it goes 1-to-1 with that. Like he fucking fights the law in a barn at the end of it, gets shot to pieces.
Yeah.
Damn, that'd be so fucking cool.
The skinwalkers and the tall trees.
Yeah.
Let's see. Bustle in the changing world. Terry left. The sale itself went through normally with no real hiccups in the transfer of ownership. Gwen and Terry would, however, notice that there was one strange clause in the contract. That being that the Shermans had to get Kenneth and Edith's permission to do any digging on the property. That's weird.
That is super. Like, how I didn't think like people could enforce rules on property they didn't own anymore. Like,
yeah.
Once you've
No
passed
digging.
on ownership, yeah, make sure you don't dig. First of all, I'm gonna assume you've got a dead body on the land somewhere.
Yeah, you're
like,
up
that's
to
the
no
only
good.
implication. Yeah, clearly. So I don't trust Kenneth and
You
Edith.
can take
Why
this
would
land,
they
just
make
don't look
that
under the
claim?
ground. Don't look under the ground. Whatever you do, don't look
Don't
under the
dig.
ground.
Don't dig here. Don't dig here. Don't dig here. Especially don't dig here.
Do not
There's
dig
uranium
anywhere,
everywhere.
especially you can dig a little bit, but nothing under like 3 feet in depth, about approximately, I guess.
We're assuming the worst. Maybe Kenneth, maybe he's just buried his treasure out there or something that he's gonna come back for. We don't know
If
for
I
sure.
buried a body, I would refer to it as my treasure. So
That's pretty funny. It's like Utah Oak Island. There's just something buried down there, and they got to figure out what the hell, and they got to make 15 seasons of one shitty show about it.
We don't know for sure. We don't know for sure that this clause existed in this contract. By the way, this is just what the Shermans said, so I don't know for sure.
Are the Shermans to be trusted, Jackson?
I can make an oven,
Let's
but
find
I can't
out.
make an oven.
I want to hear your thoughts on if you
All
guys
right.
trust them or not.
All right. When the family arrived at the home, they noticed immediately that things were odd. They discovered that there were deadbolts on practically every door, and the windows themselves were barred up, almost like the previous owners were keeping something out. Or in?
Maybe Kenneth and Edith were stuck in there. They were trapped in there.
Sting.
They haven't left yet.
I like the way that's formatted. Parentheses, dot, space, or space in question mark in parentheses.
Exactly. Yeah, asterisk, Sting, asterisk, music plays. Frankie, go lay down. Sorry, I had to tell my dog to shut the hell up. Terry and Gwen tried to shrug off this immediate weirdness, chalking it up to being a quirk from the previous elderly couple. Plus, they had just bought the house, so they decided that there was no turning back now. However, the strange experiences were just getting started.
Okay, so they bought the house, and in the contract or the discussions with the previous owners,
No digging!
They've said no digging, and then they get that. But by the way, they bought the house before even like going and inspecting it, because surely they would have noticed the deadbolts and the shuttered windows before they got
Sight
there,
unseen.
Right?
512 acres. They bought it sight unseen. That's
Let's
crazy.
do it.
Do people do that? Do people buy property without inspecting it or going
Investors do and stuff like that, but if you're going to live there with a family, that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I'm assuming since they're a family, this is like a significant portion of their wealth, being moved into this property.
If you're financing it, you 100% have to get somebody to look at it. Like I assume they bought it with cash.
We've got Caleb talking business. Here it goes. It begins.
I bet it was a good interest rate too. I bet it was great.
There it is. There it is. I was waiting for him to say interest rates.
All right, we have 49 silk.
Interest rates endlessly.
I love. I'm business. I have a pinhead, business head.
He's very much like business oriented stuff. And if someone's like, "Hey Caleb, can I get advice on this like mortgage or whatever?" It's just like, and we'll see him in an hour.
I love yapping. I yap
in a good way. He's good at it. I do enjoy the yapping, and he's very business minded. But the moment he said Like he reads all this about like there's bars on the windows and there's deadbolts on every door.
That's
you
a
can't dig
liability.
underground. And he's like,
It's gonna be difficult to
did they
insure this.
purchase this property sight unseen? That is not a good idea for an investment.
Oh, plus you can't dig. What about mineral rights? What the fuck?
See.
Not long after they moved in, the family allegedly came face to face with a wolf-like creature. The Shermans were outside tending to their cattle when they noticed the animal approaching them from a distance. The animal they noticed was unusually large and much larger than a typical wolf.
So they said.
So they said, according to them, it was the dog man. However, much to their collective confusion? Is confusement a word?
Confusion. Yes.
All right, well,
Better.
24 to go down
Can we
to the board.
Confusement, please. I really like that word.
Confusement's good. Confusement's
wait,
good.
no, it does exist. According to
really?
linguistic definitions, it means the active state of being confused.
Okay.
Put it back.
Okay.
Put it back. Put it back.
Yeah, confusement. I like confusement. That's awesome.
I don't like that at all.
It appeared calm and non-threatening. The
All right,
wolf
well, that was a waste
creature
of
walked
fucking
right
time.
up to them, allowing them to pet it. However, within
It's
moments,
so friendly.
the situation quickly turned when the wolf suddenly attacked one of their calves, clamping down on the animal's leg. Okay, we got to talk about that. That's crazy.
This is a weird.
They pet it.
Okay.
Yeah, a giant wolf walks up to you, some creature that you've never seen before in your life,
And you pet it?
You let it. You pet it. Yeah, that's wild.
Kind of
But then
insane.
it attacks. And what do they? Can we get more descriptors than wolf-like? What do you mean it was wolf-like? You mean a wolf?
Yeah.
Or do you mean it was like some weird hybrid thing? What are you
Well,
talking
they said it was
wolf?
a wolf. They said it was a wolf, but much bigger than a typical wolf. But I don't think
Was it a naked man with like wolf body paint on him? Like oh, bark, bark, ow, like crawling around.
Ow.
Yeah, they just sit there petting him for 30 minutes.
And then that
before
guy
he
just
starts
bit a
attacking their
calf's
calf.
leg.
Yeah.
It was a Utah wild man.
Okay, so it walks up, they pet it, and then it bites a calf's leg.
Which would, to be fair, that is what wolves would do. They'd probably attack the calf. But the element of it walking up calmly and letting them pet it,
That's insane. Yeah, that doesn't happen.
that did not happen.
Also,
That did not happen.
Oh, fuck.
what a lack of good judgment
Click.
by the
Click.
Sherman family so far. This is terrible. These people, I feel bad for them a little bit.
Oh, also, so a wolf wouldn't let them pet them, but I also doubt a skinwalker would let them pet them as well, just to make that important. That they're important. I don't think a skinwalker would do that either. So something's clearly wrong here already with the story.
Terry, alarmed, tried to fend off the wolf man by striking it with a stick, but the defense had no effect. Desperate and without other options, he retrieved a gun and shot the creature multiple times at close range. Despite being hit, the wolf... What's that?
Yeah, got him.
I don't believe anything he's saying.
This is
Continue.
crazy. Yeah, this is crazy.
This is insane. Yeah, yeah.
Despite being hit, the wolf showed no signs of injury or pain. Bizarrely, however, he finally released the calf and walked away. Afterwards, Terry and his son attempted to track it, but the animal seemed to vanish into thin air, with the tracks ending abruptly. Shaken, Terry and Gwen Sherman reported the incident to their local wildlife authority, not the police, where they learned that it had been over 70 years since the area they lived in had any wolf population. What about
Dun, dun,
wolf-like
dun.
creature population?
Uh-oh, what about a werewolf?
Naked men.
Yeah, what about men dressed as wolf? What about
Dressed up as
furries?
wolves.
What about a
What's the
wolf
furry
guy?
population of the
It was
town?
Utah's first furry.
That'd be so funny if it was just like a wolf fursuit.
Yeah, that would be funny. Most people have never actually seen wolves, though, in their lives, and many people expect them to be close in size to large dogs. This is not the case, as wolves are genuinely enormous.
Yeah, so they said it was larger than, they said it was a larger than normal wolf size in their description. But have you guys seen a wolf before?
Yeah, it's huge.
Like in person?
Yeah, like zoos and stuff like that. I think I saw one on a roadway when I was a kid before. But yeah, they're like maybe Great Dane size, but even then they're way more muscular and heavy. But maybe Great Dane size as far as like height.
I don't know how common they are in America, like how often you would actually see them. But especially since they hadn't been sighted in this area for 70 years or whatever. So my assumption would be that Terry and Gwen Sherman had never seen a wolf before, and maybe they did see a wolf this time, and it was just that much larger than what they expected wolves to be, since they are like enormous. like way bigger than normal dogs, even large dogs.
It could
So
be that
maybe
it was
that's why.
a rabid coyote and they're just liars.
True. Yeah.
The whole thing about like it came up to them, and then did they say that they petted it or that it was close enough to pet it?
No, they petted it.
Okay, that's insane. A wild wolf does not let you pet it.
Yeah, imagine
that's
an
ridiculous.
enormous wolf walking up to you and your first fucking thing that you do is pet it.
That's not how those animals work. That's like those kids who go to the ocean and they're like, a group of dolphins came and let me ride them and we went out to the ocean and they showed me a wonderful world. Like it's like no, that didn't happen.
So
Shut up.
unique, yeah,
it's not how
so
wolves work.
quirky, so
Yeah,
cute.
you're so cool. You're right. Nature loves you more than it loves anyone else. You're so right, King.
Yeah. Why wouldn't it maul
Bye.
to death? Why did it go straight for the
Stupid
calf?
larva.
The calf.
The calf. Yeah.
Both.
Just the series of events, like a wolf walks up and you pet it, and then it bites an animal. So then you shoot it a bunch, and you hit all the shots in close range, quote unquote, and then the animal takes off. Like,
By the way, if it was a normal wolf, the gunshots would have killed it. So I think the implication.
And plus, like you shoot it a bunch, and it runs into the woods, and then you're following like these guys who are not from the countryside because they do stuff like pet wolves. These guys are now all of a sudden expert trackers, and like we have to go get it. Like scaring it off wouldn't be enough. They're like crawling through the woods looking for it. Like no, absolutely.
That's
not.
back when men were men. Back in the 90s.
Back in '94.
Yeah.
Before the internet.
Everyone knew how to track. Everyone knew how to hunt.
Take on Me was like topping the Billboard charts, and then it's like everyone knew how to wolf track. It's just easy.
Yeah.
Everyone knew how to wolf track.
And back then, wolves were made out of Kevlar.
You can't wolf track anymore because of woke.
Have you guys seen the Mackenzie River Valley wolves? Those like big 7-foot timber wolves.
No, I thought that might have been
7
like a band
foot.
or something.
What the heck?
7 foot tip to tip.
Mackenzie River. What was that?
Mackenzie River Valley wolf. Mackenzie.
These just look like wolves.
Yeah,
Mackenzie
but we
Valley
need a
wolf.
size comparison. Oh my gosh! The one of it next to a guy.
Yeah, they're
A
gigantic.
few pictures down. What the heck?
Can you put the picture in the Discord chat so the editor can add it?
Yeah. Hold on, and also so that you can see it.
Real quick, while we're doing all this, while we're looking at wolves, just a quick word from our sponsors. All right, here's the sitch. You get home from work, you have no energy to make dinner, but you're hungry. What do? I've been there. It's a stressful situation, but there's only one solution. HelloFresh. HelloFresh takes all of the stress out of annoying things like coming up with dinner ideas, getting the groceries, trying to figure out the recipes, spending ages cooking, and even longer cleaning up after yourself. They make everything as simple as possible with pre-portioned, fresh meals that are delivered straight to your door with step-by-step instructions that make it even possible for someone like me to make delicious meals each night, which is no small feat. And you don't miss out on variety with HelloFresh either. HelloFresh has a constantly changing menu with 50 recipes to choose from each week. You just pick your meals and your delivery day, and that's all you really need to do. They'll show up at your door fresh and ready to cook. I actually do use HelloFresh for a few days each week, and it's a really great tool to take breaks, basically, so you don't have to do grocery shopping or coming up with meal ideas. I know that these are my busiest days, so these will be my HelloFresh days where it's just, dinner is just easy for those days. And even better, it means that on those days where I don't have the energy to really come up with anything, I don't make the unhealthy choice of having, fast food instead. I hate fast food, but I love HelloFresh. So try them out now and find out how they can make your life better for yourself. And on top of that, you get free breakfast for life. Go to hellofresh.com/freeredthread for that offer. 1 free breakfast item per box while the subscription is active when you use that code. That's free breakfast for life just by going to hellofresh.com/freeredthread. HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Thank you so much for supporting Red Thread by checking out HelloFresh. It would really mean the world if you do so. It really does help out the show. But speaking of the show,
I
now
can't
we head on
consume
back
it while I'm
in.
holding this.
Okay, let's see these wolves. Show me the wolves.
What?
What the fuck? No way, that's real. That's
That's
Photoshop.
crazy.
That's Photoshopped, surely.
I have a pug.
No,
that used to be
I've
one of
seen
these.
pictures of them. They're like bigger than people, way bigger than people.
God, Caleb, you think your dog's farts about?
You're an asshole.
Oh,
That's
my dog's farts are bad probably because they're like rotting, melting, mutant freaks.
Will you leave me
These
alone?
dogs' farts probably don't smell that bad. They probably smell good.
They probably smell like nature.
Nature and grass. They smell like petrichor. Right, Isaiah?
Yeah, I'm sure that their farts smell like petrichor.
Petrichor, that's the smell of rain, right?
Smell of
dirt. Rain.
Dirt after rain. Yeah.
Yeah, that smells good.
Yeah, that's a big fucking wolf.
That's a big wolf. I tell you
anyway,
what.
What were we saying? So this story's fake?
Yeah, clearly. Every element, like, we petted it, but then it attacked our calf, so we shot it and we tracked it through the woods. Like, none of those things happened.
And it was
You lied about everything you just said.
The strongest wolf known to mankind, yeah.
Either A, they missed, or B, everything, that's all fake.
Or it was some kind of weird robo-wolf from the future sent back
That
in
might
time.
send back in time to kill John Connor. To kill Terry Sherman.
That's kind of annoying, yeah. I mean, I
Terry
can see
Sherman
it
does
happening.
sound like a
though.
name for the Terminator, to be fair.
It does, yeah. Terry Sherman is a very 90s action movie
Terry
secondary supporting
Schiavo
character
is
name.
barely alive-o.
Okay, I want everyone to know I'm looking at pictures of these giant wolves.
Oh, man.
And yes, they are.
I keep forgetting to minimize this shit.
But
I'm retarded.
I was just looking at pictures of furries at the moment.
I am now
Not even
getting
wolves.
vor fetish content.
Yeah, there we go.
Yo!
Knew it.
It's a natural cycle. Wolves are a gateway
Yeah.
drug to a bunch of weird shit.
Yeah. You start with wolves, and then you start wearing wolf clothes.
Yeah,
and then it progresses from
what's
there.
with, is it werewolf? Why are so many furries wolves? Why not like a dog or something? Why is it always wolves?
Well, you want to be the
know, ask
strongest version
furries.
of. If you're gonna pretend to
Yeah.
be something, you want to be the strongest version of that thing, right? No one wants to be a.
I mean, I guess,
like a
but
Big head, big
I've
head.
never associated like people's
What's in the head?
personas with like
Nothing.
strength, you know. It's
you
always
haven't,
been
but
just
they
like
do.
Nobility, maybe.
I
They
guess.
want to be like, it's like wanting to be a knight or something. I'm a wolf.
I'm sick of the whole sticking to like canine animals. Like, I want to see like a Toucan Sam kind of thing going on. Like maybe some
They're
birds.
lame. They're lame.
No, you're gay.
No, what?
Birds
Why?
suck, dude. Birds suck.
What do you mean birds suck? They're so
I'm
fucking
anti-bird.
sick. There's so many
I'm
different. Why are you
insanely
anti-bird?
anti-bird.
Why?
Birds are
gosh,
cringe.
these wolves are big.
Give me one bird positive. Give me one good thing birds do.
They can fly. What do you mean?
That's so
Birds.
lame. You know who else? You know what else can fly?
Jetpacks.
Us.
I mean, a lot of things.
Through our indomitable human spirit of creation, curiosity, and technology.
Okay.
Okay,
But I have to
hold
pay
on,
money
hold
to
on.
do
Are you
that.
telling me you don't think stuff like eagles are cool?
Yeah.
Well,
come
no,
on.
of course I think eagles are cool.
You
but
hate
that's
America.
one species. That's one species. Raptors are cool. But chickens are
Hawks.
Hawks are cool, yeah. Raptors are cool.
You have chickens. What are you talking about?
Yeah, chickens are
aren't
cool
cool.
through. Chickens are cool.
You have
Cool
a chicken. You
chickens.
have chickens. What are you?
I
what
have
is this
chickens, I don't like
prejudice
'em.
all of a sudden.
I don't
That's
like them.
kind of
You don't-
fucked
then why do you have
don't
them?
like them?
Because
Yeah,
I eat stuff
that's
from
mean.
them. I use them as vessels to hold my food.
Okay,
So
then
you use them.
ergo you like them. What is this?
They're a-
This is
they're a
this
means
is
to
an
an end.
ungrateful attitude. This is a ridiculously
Okay,
I'm
ridiculous.
incredibly
behavior.
grateful for them. I'm incredibly
No,
grateful
you're
for
not.
them, but
You're calling them lame.
I acknowledge that they are less than me in every single measurable way.
Oh my god.
Sure, but
and-
so are like a wolf or any other animal.
But at least wolves are cool to have on your shirt.
You're right. We're
Damn, that is a
Right.
good
You don't
point.
go around with chickens on
We're
your shirt.
obviously
That's-
forgetting the
pigeons, dude.
T-shirt appeal of a chicken. You're right. Why didn't I?
I feel like
Chickens
all
are
this
annoying.
negative energy, all this negative energy towards your chickens is probably going to cause a chicken poltergeist in your house at some point. So you will probably get that ghost that you've been.
I
wanting.
would love
Dude.
if Caleb was haunted by a chicken. That would be the funniest thing I think that ever happened.
I would
He
love
should,
to be
in my
haunted by a
opinion.
chicken. That sounds harmless. It just goes. I just get woken up in the middle of the night to disembodied calling.
No, I don't know about that. Being haunted by
That's
any
not
kind of
good.
bird would suck because you can just get like pecked all the time. You feel the sensation of being pecked. You know that would suck.
Okay.
Interesting.
Anyway.
Should I keep
Anyway,
reading?
that
that's-
idiot.
Yeah, just keep reading.
Keep reading. I'm just
Yeah.
throwing pictures of giant wolves in the chat. Continue.
Then came the strange circular dead grass spots out on the land. When walking across the land, Terry would find 3 large circles forming a triangle. The grass was pushed flat in the ground as if it were an intentional act intending to create a pattern of some type. These circles were each about 8 feet across and about 30 feet from each other. They also They had also at this time and as a family. Okay, hold on. I just get really confused. They had also at this time and as a family begun to see UFOs. UFOs that would fly quietly and slowly down over their land. Over time, the Shermans, including their teenage son and 10-year-old daughter, would repeatedly witness 3 distinct types of UFOs. A small box-shaped craft with a white light, a 40-foot-long object, and a massive ship the size of several football fields.
Okay,
What?
hold on.
Fucking
I
airship.
need to put this together. So this is right after they're tracking the wolf thing, right?
Yeah, so the wolf thing is the very first thing that happened to the family.
Okay, so this is like in the same moment, right? Because it's like they then came to
all these events took place over the course of like a year and a half. They were only at Skinwalker Ranch for a year and a half.
Oh, okay. So hold on, Terry. They tracked it. And, okay, so this isn't at the same time.
No, it's not like at the same night. This is a different event.
Okay, so there's grass spots, and then they walk out, and there's like the triangle thing, and then these circles were about 8 by 30 feet from each other. They were 8 feet across and 30 feet from each other.
Yep.
And they said that they saw. Let's see this. They saw a small box-shaped craft with a white light, a 40-foot-long object, a massive ship the size of several football fields.
Yeah, I believe them.
Okay.
All right, I'm just making sure we're all at the same point. Because I zoned out for a second, and every single word I was hearing was imperceivable, and now I realize I didn't zone out. That's just the words that were said.
Yeah, that's so far, I'm gonna be honest, the Sherman family is not a reliable source of realistic information, I'd say.
Well, I think the burden of proof is on you.
So I have one way here.
The burden
and then it looks like those are ways out.
To disprove them?
Yeah, to disprove.
Prove a negative. Prove a negative. Prove a negative.
Well, the
we're gonna at least try it.
circular dead grass spots could easily be caused by fairy rings. You guys know what that is?
Yeah.
I continue. Please continue.
Fairy rings, dude. The place where I used to live, there is these black circles that appeared in the lawn, and it freaked me out. And you walk through them, and it's like smoke coming up. It's like the black stuff on the grass, like lifts off the grass. It kills the grass. It's just fungus. Fungus grows in circles. Fungus is awesome. You guys know what
I need to find out where that goes.
Yes, we know about fungus. Why is it called fairy rings?
I don't know. I think that's probably a name some unfortunate British people gave to the circle shapes that they were seeing in their lawns.
Is it just the phenomenon of the circles, like the circles themselves, or is it the type of fungus?
I think it's a phenomenon of fungal circles in general. They happen to grow in these like shapes. Yeah.
I literally thought you were just making a RuneScape reference initially when I said yes to knowing what fairy rings are. So.
Nope. What's RuneScape?
Okay, no more tangents. Let's move ahead.
Fungus better than birds. Anyways, let's go ahead. Where are we? Another anecdotal story. They even observed one craft.
I would prefer if you didn't do whatever you're doing.
Light, a tractor beam, as it moved through the sky. Additionally, they had seen various airborne lights, some of which emerged from orange circular portals that appeared suddenly in midair. They allegedly were able to videotape 2 of these sightings, though these have not been made publicly available as far as I'm aware.
The tapes are buried somewhere on the land. We just don't have the permission to dig them up.
Oh my gosh. I love somewhere. This is great.
Caleb, be honest. If you met these people in real life, you would be like, do you want to live with me? Do you want to like this is your people. Your kind of people.
They're probably lying, but they're clearly creative and inspired, so they'd be interesting to be around.
I could do a much better job of lying and making shit up.
That's what I'm going to start saying if I lie to people. I'm going to be like, I'm just creative.
Just creative.
I'm just creative with the facts.
Judge, I just have a big imagination.
I was being creative.
Judge, counterpoint, creativity.
Imagination, whimsy. Come on, Judge. Don't crush my innocence.
Lackadaisical, wanderlust, perhaps. Ever heard of it?
You wouldn't jail a man for being creative.
Judge, I'll have you know these explosives were not improvised. I spent a very long time making them, okay?
Yeah, that's funny. Another anecdotal story. There was an instance where an orb appeared in front of the family before flying off. The dog began to chase it. The dog quickly escaped the Shermans, and when they went looking for their lost pup, they stumbled across a burn mark in the group shaped like a perfect circle.
The ground.
Okay. In the ground, shaped like a perfect circle. Again, very similar to crop circles. So, one thing that's interesting is most crop circles are explained and done by humans.
Drunk farmers.
But there are, yeah, exactly. But there was a study, I think in the early 2000s or 90s, where certain crop circles, the way that the plants, the vegetation was folded and braided, it was only possible for microwaves to have done it, to be able to like heat up the stalk, and then they fold over with heat. So it's unlikely that drunk farmers did it. Anyways,
drunk farmers can own microwaves, but not probably to the degree that you're talking about.
No, probably not to. Yeah, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I was just gonna say, so they're saying that it took their dog.
No, the dog was recovered eventually.
It
just led them. All right. It just led them to the crop circles.
I don't think we're going to the fucking Skinwalker Ranch, to be honest. If Terry was still in this place,
I thought you guys would be like way into believing this. Honestly, I thought you guys
crop circles and orange lights. Who do you take me for? I'm a man of dignity. Thank you. I have principles.
Science. Yeah,
I am a man of science. Okay, I have my reasons, and I
Dramatic
don't
eye roll.
appreciate people that
Excuse me.
make the true supernatural stories look discredited.
Exactly.
Caleb just literally gave you a scientific explanation for this microwaves.
No, listen, Jackson. That's like being like, oh, you think JFK was killed by the CIA? Well, you must believe in flat Earth. Like, dude, these are two different things we're talking about.
True.
Yeah, I mean, I want to believe this though, so I will.
Yeah, I want to. I want to go there, and I want to just feel it. I just want to get out there, and I just want to feel it, see how it is.
Yeah, I want to feel
see
the
an orb,
microwaves.
some shit like that.
I would love to get blasted into oblivion by an alien spaceship. That would make me feel great.
Me too. If I could get killed by anything paranormal, supernatural, I wish it would happen ASAP.
That would be pretty neat, I guess.
Like, that would be so cool, and hope, but it won't happen though. You know?
Do you hope that it would happen because it would be great for your career?
No. I just hope that it would happen so there would be some kind of actual proof of something.
Oh right, you want to be like the martyr that proves that these things exist.
Exactly.
Right.
Yep.
Makes sense. But you won't be around to really notice the effect of it.
Well, yeah, I will be around eventually anyways. So, might as well go out with a damn bang.
Yeah, true. I guess.
Similar to crop circles, Terry would also hear strange male voices talking to him from above, out of nowhere in an unknown language.
It was just like Japanese or something.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It was the Yap
It wasn't like
dollar.
a demon tongue or something. It's just a Japanese ghost.
His dogs would go berserk when this would happen, barking and growling before running away to the safety of their home. It was around this time that they started to find their cattle dead and mutilated. I do think that's the most compelling part of all this is the cattle mutilations, because that happens a lot.
Not the giant dogs. Oh, I mean wolf.
Well, that's just nonsense.
But if the cows are getting mutilated to the degree that we're going to find out that they were mutilated to, surely this kind of adds, credit to the idea that there's a giant wolf out there mutilating these cattle. That's
the way that they're mutilated, though. Isn't it strange? Isn't their like skin removed from their bodies and stuff?
Yeah, you'll find out. It's pretty gross.
The first mutilated cow that the family found was very peculiar. It had no blood, but was otherwise normal, except for a hole in one of its eyes. Okay, so a hole in its eye, but no blood.
Wait, what? Yeah, why is it phrased that way? It's like it had no blood. Other than that, pretty normal. What do you mean no blood?
I don't know what it meant by no blood either. I think it was like drained of blood, I guess.
Yeah.
Is the implication that all the blood left through the hole in one of its eyes as well?
I think that is the implication.
Leave my normal bloodless cow alone, okay? It's had a hard day. Wants to get through it.
So they put a hole in the eye of this poor cow and then like used a straw to slurp out all of the fucking blood.
Ew.
Exactly.
Sucked it.
Dude, aliens are weird.
It permeated a strange smell, described as a sort of chemical smell. There was no evidence surrounding it, and that there had been any other animal or individual around at the time of the mutilation. Then there was another, with the same hole in the same eye, but also another one down by its rectum. That's just
I
his
couldn't
ass.
determine if it was his asshole or if it was an additional hole.
The previous one had it.
This cow has a weird hole in its butt. What could it mean?
That's such a funny thought. Why does this thing have a hole in its butt?
Why does it have a hole in it's the back end of it? That's so weird.
What is this? That's so weird.
Crazy.
What's that even for? Yeah, let's see. Same time. The smell again was present. There was a sort of precision about these mutilations, and they weren't as gruesome as other reported cow mutilations through time, where the cows would be found gutted and torn apart. Several cows would also simply disappear, with no one in the family knowing where they went. Trying to track them, the Shermans would follow the hoof prints until they just stopped. Like the cow had been lifted up and carried away by some airborne vessel.
Which, if we remember right, that's what happened with the wolf too.
Tractor beam.
Tractor beam, potentially, yeah, and that's maybe what the crop circles were for. They were showing.
So
like,
hold on, are we under the impression then that the wolf is unrelated to alien sightings? These things are just happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Because if the wolf was just randomly picked up by a tractor beam, that means the cow is too. So that means this one property, coincidentally, is having an alien invasion and skinwalker attack at the same time.
Well, okay, what if... Okay, just working with what the information that we have currently, what if the wolf was a skinwalker, but it's aliens that have the ability to skin change or skinwalk, basically? And so aliens are skinwalkers. And so that was an alien that came down, skinwalked into the wolf, and attacked the cow.
I know this is kind of like the lame question to ask with, you know, UFOs, alien entities, but what does a multi-dimensional, or not multi-dimensional, galactic, you know, capable being that's able to travel the universe and stuff like that, why does it want to dress as a wolf and kill cows?
Yeah, well, I don't understand, like, throughout all of history, all of the fucking alien stories that people have are like, oh, it kidnapped me in the middle of the night and probed my butt. Like, what?
Yeah.
Why are all the aliens so,
I'm you know, almost convinced that all of those people was just, like, the CIA. They were just probing people for something or other.
Yeah, I would absolutely believe that the CIA was kidnapping people in the middle of the night and probing their asses.
I'd do that if I had unlimited budget.
Alright, okay.
If I was Mr. Beast.
No,
okay, Caleb, alright.
Anyways,
Caleb has infinite money. He's immediately going to start redacting people.
Oh, but if I have infinite money, I'm gonna be doing some experimentation. All right.
I got you.
Let's just
that's good. I guess we know where it comes from. You always hear people who like do evil things, like, you know, Epstein and whatnot, and it's like, I wonder if I wonder when that happened. And then I think from what Caleb just told us, it's just always there. It's a matter of resources that's holding them back. So
at least Caleb's upfront about it, though. That's what I appreciate about Caleb.
He's
I'm gonna do my experimentation with birds, though.
You leave those chickens alone, man.
On the note of the mutilations, cow mutilations were a phenomenon that exploded in popularity in the 70s, with cows across the country mysteriously being harvested in similar ways to what the Shermans had experienced. As this was a popular activity that was widely discussed, it's possible that the work was that of a copycat, or the Shermans were inspired by the discussions at the time when doctoring the story itself. That makes a lot of sense. They just lied. Is there any pictures?
Yeah, no, there's no pictures. Of course there's no fucking pictures. What do you mean? What do you mean are there pictures? Of course not.
I mean, I don't know.
And throughout their entire throughout their entire story. Remember, this is the 90s. Like cameras were pretty, you know, common in the 90s. So it's not like with all these weird things happening, they wouldn't have had a camera available to take pictures of the things that were happening.
Kodak.
And yet, I mean, they themselves said they have footage of the UFOs or whatever. They just haven't publicly released. So obviously they have cameras so they take these videos of UFOs.
Yeah.
But for some reason they're not releasing it. So what does that tell you?
They're not technophobes. It certainly leads me to believe that they're lying.
Yeah.
I think it means, I realize I'm being too much of a realist here. I think it means that what they've seen is too great for those who aren't willing to believe.
It's too scary to release that publicly.
I like that. That's a good, you know? Yeah. That's true. That's a good.
They're not worthy. They're not worthy of the revelation. Yeah.
There you go.
So I think that's what happened, actually.
It's hard to know for certain, as no evidence of much of the story is available publicly. It does seem quite unlikely that the family would have collectively concocted the story in such explicit detail. However, for example, the third cow was said to have a 6-inch wide, 18-inch deep hole cored out of its rectum and extended into the body cavity. Holy shit, that is graphic. That's a big, yeah,
that's a lot of detail, right, for the family to come up with.
Also, 6 inches wide, 6 inches in diameter.
That's huge. Yeah.
That is massive.
Yeah. That's a giant gaping cavern.
Ouch.
Yeah.
In this cow's ass.
Ouch.
It's like you got hit with a giant apple core. Ugh.
Yeah, wait. Yeah. Why was this glossed over, by the way? They're like, oh, this cow's quite interesting. It's got a hole in its eye. Don't mind the giant fucking cavern in its ass. That shit's like caught out. Like, what do you mean? That's way more like wild.
Damn hole in this thing's ass, 6 inches in diameter, 18-inch deep. What the fuck?
Did they get a tape measure out for that, by the way? Those are very specific.
This cow got cored like an apple.
Yeah, but no pictures of it sometimes.
Yeah, no pictures.
Dude, first thing I do is start snapping photos of that shit. That's crazy.
It's becoming a vlog.
You don't even need a picture. It's not like this cow would have disappeared. Like, bring some friends over and have a look at it so you get like secondhand testimony. Or just like drag it into town and be like, hey, look at this cow's ass. It's pretty wild.
Check this out, fellas. Check this out, people, Utah.
Next time I go to Caleb.
You want to see this cow's butthole that got ripped out by an alien? I think God sent an angel to pull this cow's rectum out.
You're probably gonna get a bad reputation if you do that, to be fair.
I just like to imagine that they did it themselves. They're just out there coring cows out like apples.
Yeah, they're pretending like it's an alien invasion, so that
we like to have some cow
like
rectum just like Mama used to make.
Yeah,
like the way the Lord intended.
We all know aliens enjoy a bit of anal, but that seems a bit much even for the extraterrestrials.
What a wild sentence in the middle of a document.
They do. That's what I was saying before. They love anal.
Anal exploration.
Probing, yeah.
Everyone knows that about aliens. I love how aliens already have that stigma coming. Like they haven't even shown up officially yet.
They love anal.
But we all know they love anal.
Yeah, they love anal. Anal sex.
Love it.
A potential explanation I've seen thrown around by ranchers in the area as a potential explanation I've seen thrown around by ranchers in the areas at the time is that there were helicopters flying around during times when they would lose their cattle. This led to the belief that the United States military was involved in experimental biological weapons tests on the cattle, which could explain the odd condition the cows were in.
What were they experimenting with? Like de-anus technology? Like
coring, apple coring.
Yeah.
I know that there was a cow farm outside of Area 51 outside Groom Lake in the early 50s that I think tried to sue the United States government because all their cattle died from radiation.
I've heard of that one, yeah. I remember that.
But that makes sense, though.
Yeah, that's just government not caring about, side effects that they're shooting.
Yeah, they probably didn't they probably didn't intend for the cows to die, right? Like they just didn't care.
No, yeah, I think it was during their studies of like fallout too, like their studies of how radiation is carried by the wind, and like they didn't know, like it.
Oh, okay, so they weren't like actually using the cows as a part of the experiment.
No,
it's just the
total accident
of the experiment.
Yeah,
right.
Counterpoint, however, is that I don't think the United States military would have left behind evidence to their cow shenanigans if that were the case. Additionally, it's the United States military. I think they can probably afford to buy some cows of their own to torture if that's what they want. Very valid points.
Why would they be flying around killing cows? Cows aren't exactly.
Well, the idea of them just stealing a bunch of or killing a bunch of locals' cows for really no reason is absurd.
Yeah, it's very nefarious,
insane,
right?
Yeah,
I believe it. Terry Sherman had this to say about the situation in an article from 1996. We've seen the UFOs enough, and we pretty much know what the craft look like, and I think it's definitely associated with the cattle mutilations. When we see the crafts and then the cattle, we have problems. It appeared that there was a connection between the mysterious lights in the sky and the so-called cow mutilations, with the lights themselves being a precursor to the murders. Mutilations. It's also important to note that there wasn't a sentiment that was rare at the time in that area. It's also important to note that it wasn't a sentiment that was rare at the time in the area. So like people were used to getting their cows cored like apples.
Yeah. Like you were saying, well, not
What?
the coring, but like the cow mutilations.
Yeah,
and
you
stuff.
know,
Oh, stuff
it
killing
happens.
them. Sure.
Yeah. Plus people in the area have seen UFOs, and they were discussing like UFOs at the time as well, which may have added to the families, you know, using this as a backdrop for their stories, basically. Like all of these discussions generally were popular in the community.
Yeah. There were certainly a lot of people in the surrounding towns that shared similar stories, especially among Catahuensos. This is an apparent UFO at Skinwalker Ranch. Are you sure this is not a bird?
This is clearly a UFO.
I see those every day.
It is unidentified. It's a flying object. It's unidentified.
The family were also plagued with nightmares. Their dreams filled with weird alien-like beings. Terry has said that in his dreams he felt a strange sensation like he was in two places at once. On top of this,
I have those dreams. I have those dreams, and I'm not being haunted.
Dude, I have dreams where I'm fucking flying through space and time. Like what? That's of course dreams are insane. On top of this, the family was dealing with poltergeist activity in their home. Objects would move on their own.
This is the most cursed family of all time. They've got everything.
Let's count this up. They have an alien attack. They have skinwalker attacks. They have government attacks. They have ghost attacks, and they have
no
dream
proof
attacks.
of any of it.
And they have taken 0 pictures or even considered telling someone else to come.
Supernatural Munchausen's is what it is.
Yeah, I think.
Supernatural Munchausen's. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I actually feel like it probably is that. Like they've just seen all these stories and they're just like, yeah, we can add that to Skinwalker Ranch.
Sure, yeah. I'm surprised there's not like a home invasion added in here. Maybe a couple of vampires, you know?
Yeah. There was a limit to their creativity.
They're getting attention for all this stuff too. My very basic mindset when it comes to all of this is, do the people make money off of it?
Yeah, find who's benefiting from it. Yeah.
Yeah, like all the haunted house shit. If someone's making money from it, it's just so hard for me to believe that it's real. So
well, if they're making money from it, they're inherently motivated by, you know, financial reasons.
Yeah,
so
to perpetuate it. It's their business.
Biased, yeah.
Yeah, they add layers to it. I would, I wouldn't kill a mutilated cow for money, but if it's part of your haunted house and you're trying to make that, like, you know, it just makes more sense. That's the path of least resistance.
You said you wouldn't mutilate a cow for money.
No.
But you would mutilate a cow if it led to your haunted house making money? That's the same thing.
Well, I personally wouldn't, but if I'm saying hypothetically if I was them.
Someone would, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I personally, myself, I wouldn't in real life, but hypothetically if at the Skinwalker Ranch, my name is Caleb Sherman, and I'm like the rotten cousin.
So you wouldn't do it to cows, but chickens on the other hand.
I wouldn't mutilate chickens either, no, I wouldn't. No.
Good.
I would pop their heads off. But
no, not you.
No. Chickens are cool.
Their heads pop off real easy, guys. The Shermans, understandably, that's not where I was. I just tried to immediately start. I thought it'd be funny. Let's see. Objects would move on their own. Okay. Yeah.
I apologize.
Sorry. I'm a fool. Objects would move on their own, and everyday household items would just disappear and be found in the most unlikely of places. The Shermans, understandably, became increasingly uneasy and tense. They would feel like someone was always watching and following them, seeing shadows move out of the corners of their eyes. In addition to that, their livelihood was negatively impacted by a large number of their cows and livestock mysteriously disappearing or being mutilated over the course
Stop killing
of the
them.
year.
Stop killing them if that's what you're doing.
Yes.
Like fucking Terry Sherman's taking a cow out each night and fucking ripping out its anus. Like obviously
He's out there. He's out there pulling his cow's buttholes out, and he's like, "With this has to end. It must stop.
We're going into the red. This has to stop."
This all took a huge toll on the family, and deep down, they knew they couldn't live there anymore and needed to get out.
I can take the next part.
I can take it. I haven't read nothing. I ain't read
you
nothing.
haven't read much. Yeah, good.
All right. Trying to leave me out, trying to cut me out. What? You think you and Caleb are gonna run this podcast? Is that what you want, Jackson?
No, I bow to you, my liege, please.
It's more like it. That is the kind of attitude we need on Whittigan Project number 8. After only 18 months of ownership, the Sherman family decided to move out. They did an interview with local newspaper Desert News, published on June 30th, 1996, detailing their terrifying experience living on the ranch. The immediate reaction from the public was mixed. What the Shermans were claiming was happening on the property was pretty crazy, and many were skeptical or thought they were misinterpreting natural events or were overanalyzing and dramatizing mundane events for attention, especially those who lived locally to them. As the news article gained traction, it began to snowball, bringing in even more attention to the topic. So people who knew the Shermans were like, this is fake. That's pretty telling.
Well, not knew them, but like just people in the local town, basically, like the local city or whatever, wherever Deseret News is, like people were like actively being like, this story's whack.
Yeah, all the other farmers are like, what? What do you mean?
No, there were definitely people supporting them, and even in the article, like the writer, the journalist of the article, spoke to other farmers and stuff who kind of corroborated the stories of like cow mutilations and seeing UFOs and stuff. And I think there was a part of the article where the journalist was talking to like a high school teacher who was also like a avid UFO watcher, and he was like, "Yeah, I completely believe it. Everyone here has been abducted at least once in their life, basically."
What?
So, yeah, that's what he said.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I believe him.
I don't believe shit these people are saying.
No,
He's a high school teacher.
I think he's got a good heart, Caleb. Skinwalker Ranch also Ranch also made its way into the media, with books and movies about the paranormal experiences being made. The book Hunt for the Skinwalker by Colm Keller and George Knapp was released in 2005, and it is the first time the ranch would be called by its modern moniker of Skinwalker Ranch. The book itself went into the Shermans' life for the 18 months they lived on the ranch and followed the investigations led after by the National Institute for Discovery and Science. It explored the mysterious activities at the ranch, equating the wolf event with that of a skinwalker, thus the name.
Yeah, so before that it wasn't really known as Skinwalker Ranch. It was just like, this family has a weird ranch, basically. Didn't really have a name. Sherman Ranch, I guess.
In George Knapp, I know he's a journalist, right? He's the guy who helped publish, who's the guy who left Area 51 and is like a whistleblower?
Oh, I know who you're talking about. He went on Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
Bob Lazar, right?
Bob Lazar, yeah. Bob Laser.
Yeah,
Laser.
Yeah, George Knapp helped him with that. So I would like to see. I'm sure he probably interviewed them and then like wrote the book, and that's where all this information is coming from. I would like to see his opinion on this, because I don't know a lot about George Knapp, but for some reason in my mind he's like reputable to some degree. Reputable guy. But at the same time, I don't know. And
could hunt for the Skinwalker. So now
the comments will tell you
his reputation.
Yeah.
The comments.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot of people out there that do believe in the stories told by the family. Like, I'm sure we're gonna get a lot of comments of people being like, "You guys didn't take this serious enough." They were honest, hardworking American folk.
True.
People do believe them, so we'll see.
I blame you then, Jackson. All right.
Hey, I'm relaying the information as unbiased as I can.
You know, you're right. I also think it was Jackson's fault if you think about it.
Fuck, not again.
Yeah, I'm all in. I'm back on Skinwalker's side. I'm back on Skinwalker's side.
Too. Whatever side Jackson is on, I count me the other side. Yep.
Exactly.
I started this on the side of the family.
Wait.
This is. Are you still on the side of the family? Because I'm actually moving over to the side you're no longer on. Actually.
Yes.
Jesus, this is confusing me. These double negatives are hurting my brain.
I'm here. I'm here forever. Whatever we're doing is where I'm.
That's really. You're actually being so negative right now, Jackson, that if you think about it, you're the double negative.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna walk already.
I don't think
I'm gonna Jackson buy me out right now. Buy me out of the show.
I'm gonna
$16
walk right now.
Buy me out $60. Go ahead.
We can fix this, guys. Come on. We can meet in the middle. The wolf was real. The aliens weren't.
No, I want the aliens to be real. You can keep. I don't believe
I was gonna say like bullshit. The aliens.
Yeah,
I believe that.
I can't compromise any further.
I'm too tired to think right.
I guess we've arrived at an impasse, cowboy.
Red thread is over.
Red thread's over. Thank you all for watching the show. It only took 2 episodes after Charlie left.
He was really the glue. He was really the glue.
And if you want to blame someone, it's probably Caleb's fault. So.
No. Argument there.
What?
I feel sad now.
The book itself went into the Sherman's life for the 18 months they lived on the ranch and
Okay.
followed the investigations led after by the National Institute for Discovery and Science. Explored the mysterious activities at the ranch, equating the Nitsky. It explored the mysterious activities at the ranch, equating the wolf event with that of a skinwalker, thus the name. So, still to this day, the interest in Skinwalker Ranch is undeniable. It's inspired movies like Skinwalkers, released in 2006, and Skinwalker Ranch, released in 2013. Popular TV shows like The X-Files and Supernatural had episodes about the ranch. Plus, there have been so many books about it, the interest itself has never gone away. Plus, there have been so... You're typing and I can't... I'm scared. I'm getting scared.
Don't
I'm about
worry,
to throw
it's all
up.
right. I'm moving my cursor. You're fine.
I'm afraid. I'm gonna beat you up. I can't work under these conditions.
All right.
Buy me out. I'm leaving. I walk. So many people asked for this episode of Red Thread, showing that the mysterious nature of the ranch is still just as ever enticing, and the view count better show that. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you, Jackson, for that added parentheses. Appreciate it. Even Post Malone visited the ranch in 2021. Post Malone was planning on staying overnight in one of the homesteads with some of his team, but actually left abruptly in the night due to, quote, unexplained disturbing paranormal activity. Interesting. Quote, Post Malone and I were introduced through mutual friends and business associates and became friends as he is extremely interested in the paranormal with the dream to visit the ranch. And this is Brandon Fugel talking about Post Malone.
Yeah, Brandon Fugel, who eventually would come to own.
I gotcha. While many are and were unsure about these bizarre stories, it did bring a lot of interest from paranormal researchers. As mentioned before, there were investigations from Nitsky into Skinwalker Ranch. Founder of Nitsky, Robert Bigelow, actually bought the property from the Sherman family in 1996 when they were desperate to get out. To be honest, while the Skinwalker Ranch itself appears to be benefiting from the stories that have been told, and it's been used as a source of inspiration and canvas for properties that have benefited financially from it, the original storytellers, the Shermans, have not themselves seemed to have benefited significantly from the events, in terms of the books and movies. In fact, their encounters were more of a source of distress and disruption to their lives. Additionally, when they sold the ranch, they did so at a price that reportedly did not reflect any financial gain from the notoriety of the stories, but rather just a standard real estate transaction. At least, that's what they claim.
Let me take this next part. I did the math on this. I'm proud of this. I did a lot of research into fucking real estate sales and shit like that.
Oh, look at you.
However, looking at real estate prices in the area at the time they first purchased the land was between $200 and $400 per acre. This is rural land in Utah? Utah? I don't fucking know. Utah. On average, depending on things like the quality of the land and the infrastructure of the surrounding area. So it really depended on like how far away from city centers it was, basically. So Skinwalker Ranch was located in a remote and sparsely populated area of northeastern Utah in the Uinta Basin. The nearest town in 1994 was Ballard, which is approximately 15 miles or 24 kilometers away. And Ballard itself is a small town with limited development. So I don't know, how long does it take to like drive 15 miles? Probably like 30 minutes. I don't know. Probably like 25 minutes.
About 15 minutes.
Okay, if you're going, I guess it depends on
Wait,
how
hold on.
fast
You
go.
drove 30 miles, 15 minutes?
15 miles in 15 minutes?
Yeah, that would be, you'd be going, what, 90 miles an hour? No, he said 30 miles, didn't he?
Did you say 30 miles or 15 minutes? Miles.
It's
Jesus Christ.
You're confusing me. It's 15 miles away. Ballard is 15 miles away.
Yeah, that'd be 15-mile drive going 60 miles per hour.
Yeah, at 60 miles per hour, that's 15 minutes. 60 miles per hour is a mile a minute, so.
Okay, there we go. So, yeah, about 15 minutes away. And that was a small town. It still had, like, very limited development back in 1994. So, like, not what you would call really a town worth going to. The closest developed town at the time was Vernal, which was around 30 miles away. This would take about 45 minutes to drive to from the ranch, and therefore it's fair to say that Skinwalker Ranch was at least 40 minutes or an hour away from developed infrastructure and would be considered quite remote in 1994. Therefore, it's likely that the family purchased the land in 1994 for closer to the $200 average per acre, which would be around about $102,000 for 512 acres. So that's probably how much they spent on the land at the time when they first bought it. Maybe even a bit less if the sellers were desperate. The fact that they would then go on to sell the land to a billionaire a mere 18 months later for $200,000, a doubling of growth in under 2 years, does not seem to me like they didn't benefit from the stories financially.
So they doubled the price. They doubled the price of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate you. You smelled something on these guys, and you're like, I'm gonna dig into it. And sure enough, they doubled the price on the land. Look at you.
Yeah. So they said that they didn't financially, benefit from it, but they sold it to a billionaire for double the profit.
How about the drip of this guy Robert Bigelow in this next picture here?
Yeah,
you like that? You like that pic? That's how I dress.
He's hitting it hard. You do kind of dress.
Actually,
we all need to start dressing like that. That is amazing.
Yeah.
What a beautiful man.
My bet. He's got it on. He's got that on.
So I need to move it to
Another note, another thing I noticed, to be completely fair, the previous owners before the Shermans owned the ranch for 60 years before, and they didn't report anything to the degree that the Shermans experienced beyond some UFO sightings which weren't uncommon in the area, which does make the situation a whole lot more weighted against the Shermans as well. So yeah, this nice elderly couple that was there first, they lived there for 60 years.
Never saw anything.
They enjoyed their life there. No cow mutilations or anything like that. And then as soon as the Shermans showed up for a year and a half, shit went.
Well, as we've established, Jackson, the Shermans are the most haunted family that's ever. So
yeah. Munchausen's by haunting.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you still believe them now? Are you flip flopping again? Where do you sit?
No, I 100%. But you don't believe them, right?
Yeah. Now I don't believe them.
Yeah. So I 100% believe them.
Okay.
I believe them so much that I'm going to be. I believe them so much that I'm going to be trying to support them financially from this. I'm going to find their books.
I think I'm going to find them, and then I'm going to be like, "Oh, you sold that house for $200,000? Well, here's $400,000. I don't want the house just proverbially. I want you to know I would have bought it for this much because I love you."
It's the meaning.
It's the meaning of this. It's the purpose.
I'm gonna start a 501c nonprofit.
So what did I say about the business stuff?
And it'll be a tax write-off for me, but it's gonna help the Sherman family. That's how much I'm on their side.
Caleb's just gonna give them free business advice, free banking advice,
for emotional support.
I think they own Sour Boys now, don't they?
I did. I gave them 100% of Sour Boys. Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, Caleb even took percentages from other owners and passed it off to them. Yeah, that's how much he liked.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Congratulations to the Sherman family. You deserve it.
Yeah.
Now, let's tackle the Midski. Robert Bigelow founded Midski in 1995, a year before he bought Skinwalker Ranch. Robert himself was a billionaire, having amassed his wealth primarily through real estate and the hospitality industry. He founded Budget Suites of America, a chain of extended stay apartment hotels, in 1987. He would then use the money to fund his interests in space explorations and the paranormal. He liked me for real.
Let's go.
Dude, that's
he just liked me for real. Let's go. He becomes a billionaire, and he doesn't go to an island with children. He funds paranormal investigation.
Well, we don't know that he may have still gone to Epstein's Island.
No. Look, if you're that obsessed with aliens and skinwalkers, you're not even thinking about sexual.
You got morals.
You've got morals, and you have better things to do. Okay. This guy's the goat. I love it.
I'm gonna trust myself.
The goat. The idea for the acquisition of Skinwalker Ranch was to fund research and study projects delving into strange paranormal topics, weird phenomena, and the UFOs said to frequent the ranch. Robert had heard about all the strange happenings at the ranch from the article in the Deseret News.
Why did I do that?
To investigate more. When Nidsky took over the ranch, they immediately established a secure perimeter, set up multiple observation points, and set up instruments to monitor and record any weird activity. That is so cool. This guy's living the dream. That is so cool.
And he was able to operate all of this machinery remotely from Epstein Island.
What the heck? Caleb, you and I need to get our game up.
Oh, dude, we need to get into the billions.
What?
We need to get into the billions.
Because we could do stuff like this. We could set up like companies to paranormal investigate stuff. Yeah.
That would be really cool, actually. Non-ironically.
This was even before like YouTube, where he could vlog or get like Twitter notoriety from it. This was love of the game.
Passion project.
Yeah. He was about it.
Where are we at? Okay, yeah. On board, there were scientists such as physicists, biologists, engineers, and also people who were previously in the military. They utilized high-resolution night vision and infrared cameras around the property, along with motion detectors, magnetic field detectors, radiation detectors, and more to capture any visual evidence and also environmental changes to detect anomalies or paranormal activity. Occasionally, they would use helicopters to monitor the property from above. They tirelessly kept track of the property and any strange happenings that occurred, also conducting experiments to try and provoke unusual activity. What did they find? The NIDS team did report incidents of UFO sightings, electromagnetic and radiation anomalies, poltergeist activity, animal mutilations, and creatures and apparitions. But in the end, their research into Skinwalker Ranch ended up not being very conclusive. Anything they did allegedly look into, they couldn't find the origins of the phenomena. Money, sadly, could not buy them the answers.
Also, they didn't release it. They didn't release any of the data, by the way. I think that's important to clarify. Or show pictures. Yeah.
They just said it happened.
Yeah, they just said. But they all keep saying this, even though like we have an infinite amount of ways to capture like photos and videos now, super easily, especially at the time, and with that billionaires funding. And still, they don't have any like concrete proof of things happening.
That's nonsense. That's why I need to get into the billions. Isaiah, me and you are gonna get into the billions, and we're gonna go redo.
Alright, I'm gonna run to the base.
I think you and I think that needs
we're
to
gonna
be our
look
goal.
at this one last time.
Really hard for a few. I mean, you already are, but I need to up my game. Go really hard for a few years so that we can buy a bunch of haunted properties, and then pay people to monitor them. Under some collective web of like supernatural research, I would be thrilled for that. I would say
what if I just die up here?
Jackson on board for it, but Jackson
that's better
doubting
actually.
us right now, so I don't think that's the kind of thing we need in the team.
Hey, guys, I can get hard too. I can get hard too. Please, I can get hard too.
Yeah.
We can do this together.
You have no culture, Jackson.
I don't think you can get hard. I don't think you can, Jackson. You have penal lore, and that makes you worse than lesser.
Yeah, us Australians have penal lore.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Jackson. As an Australian, what do you consider a long drive?
So much longer than you guys. I need to drive like 2 hours to get anywhere from where I am.
All right, that's fair. I hear Europeans all the time be like, "Oh, my girlfriend lives 45 minutes away. It's so far, I can't see her," or whatever. It's like,
were you seriously expecting like that to be the case with Australia? Come on,
I guess.
You're a smart man. You know Australia's large. Come on.
It's as big as the continental United States.
Yeah, but most of it is like just wasteland. Do you do any? No one lives in the center of it. Like, I mean, no. Big property owners or whatever.
We predominantly live on the East Coast, like 90%.
Yeah, you're all on the coast. I understand that. So I thought that whatever city you live near, that's where you're at, right?
No, I'm not near.
All right.
I'm 2 hours away from the city. No, I'm not giving the address, but 2 hours away from the city.
I've seen.
It takes me a while.
I've seen a lot of images of people. Like, there's a lot of suburbs in Australia outside of like Sydney and stuff. It's very Australian looking. It's weird.
It's still consolidated on the like East Coast, a lot of those places, but yeah, not everyone lives in.
Hold on, what? You're 2 hours from what? Sydney?
Brisbane.
Okay, Brisbane. So to do stuff, you drive 2 hours to. Okay, that's a reasonable like city drive. All right. You know what? I was not familiar with your game. I was thinking you were gonna be like Europeans and be like 30 minutes. That's like a whole day.
No, 30 minutes would be nice. I'd go for that.
Okay. Meanwhile, if I were to drive to Louisiana, that'd be like going from the United Kingdom to fucking France or some shit like that.
Yeah.
That's fucking so stupid. Alright, we're done. Good night.